big homie, big homie, big homie. The big homie,
in the bed,
the big homie show. Shwoo. Hey, hey, welcome to the big homie show. The big homie, the big homie, the big homie. The big homie, hey, welcome to the big homie show. Hey, the big homie, the big homie, the big homie. The big homie. With no further ado, I welcome Devo, your host. Like, comment, share, and subscribe before you go and tell a friend about the big homie show. Ay, the big homie, the big homie, the big homie, the big homie. Hey, welcome to the big homie show.
Drop that zaddy in the bed, boy.
Ay, the big homie, the big homie, the big homie, the big homie. Hey, welcome to the big homie show.
Yo, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. You feel me? You comment, I comment back. Hype this video. Come on, man. It's the big homie. Act like you know me. Let's get it, man. Nieces and nephews is your favorite uncle at the barbecue. Give me some. We gonna get into it, man. I got an esteemed guest, man. One of the first guests coming on the big homie show, man, and I love it, man. I love it, man. To be technically honest, he's the second, but this guy right here, I respect to the highest degree, man. He's one of the greatest battle rappers in the game that we love and we know today. We gonna bring him in right here, man. Give him a round of applause. Hold on, let me make sure I'm doing this right. Here we go. He got his own effects too.
Hey, that intro fire. I love your intro. That's my first time seeing that joint. That's hard.
I appreciate it, Danny. I appreciate it, man.
Hard,
Listen, round of applause for my boy, Danny.
Yeah, I gotta get me one of them for my show.
Danny, one of the few people in this game I could say that I truly highly respect and got love for. You understand? You're a stand-up cat. You're a stand-up cat, man.
Thank you, brother. It's mutual, man.
I know you got it. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. But it's about you, man. Listen, we're gonna talk. We're gonna have.
Hey, you my big homie. You the big homie. I gotta give you your flowers.
I appreciate you, man. But we're gonna get here. We're gonna have an honest conversation, man. I think people are gonna like this interview, man. You know, we're gonna dabble in and out of things and shit like that, man. We're gonna come with current event, up-to-date things, and whatnot, man. We ain't gonna be sugarfooting around, man. We're gonna start off here. You know what I'm saying? Because I number one, applaud to your show. I see you doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? You got a mic like I got a mic and whatnot. You doing good things out here, brother. Keep consistent, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm me and my little brother, that's my actual brother. So it's called My Brother's Keeper, you know what I'm saying? So we just do the show every night, Monday through Friday. You know what I'm saying? We have guests, talk battle rap, whatever's going on around the world. So yeah, it's dope. Thank you.
Which could be the best first question ever. Why the you like battle rap so much?
Battle rap actually pretty much saved me from, succumbing to the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, because my whole family, like my dad, his brothers, my mom, and all her brothers, everybody gangbang. Like that was just LA culture, especially, in the 80s. So the whole family bang, and, like rapping and battle rapping kept me out of joining gangs, me and my brother. So I never joined a gang, despite the whole family. It was too easy to get into it. You know what I'm saying? First place we moved, we were staying in Watts. We was on Grape Street, you know what I'm saying? So growing up in Grape Street, getting jumped, all that, and then moving over to the Bounty Hunters and the projects and South Central. Growing up, that was just the thing. But somehow, like Rakim and Redman and I was just intrigued and inspired by a lot of artists, especially over on the East Coast, that, it just kept me focused and out of the street for real.
Got you. Now, let's go with this theory, right? Even though, you know what I'm saying, we know where you come from, you understand the culture of gangbanging and all that. But at the end of the day, how did you feel growing up at the age that you are right now? And you probably said to yourself, you know what? I understand the culture of gangbanging where I'm from, but me making that decision of staying out of gangs and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, just showing respect from afar, made me feel more of a man than if I was in one. Could I say that sentiment? Can I say that to you?
Yeah. Matter of fact, as a matter of fact, it's still my dad's dad, you know, he was a militant, like Black Panther, heavy into the, you know what I'm saying, just Black power, Black pride. And so I just kind of gravitated to that more. And so I was always on the Black Panther side. I was just more about us educating one another, protecting one another. And, you know, once that splintered off into gangs, which were initially also similar to the Black Panthers, it's called, you know, the Community Revolution and Progress, is more about we're gonna take care of our own. But once the drugs and the territory came into play, then it just all went left. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, especially, I didn't understand it. I always respected it, but I didn't understand it. You know what I'm saying? You know, red versus blue is like we all black. You know what I'm saying? We killing each other over territory. Now, I couldn't get down with it.
Now, when I say understand, it's like when I say that, I'm talking on the terms of the rules and regulations and how things was built out there and stuff like that. You got to understand the territory you in, because you can't fight everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right? Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some places you walk to, some places you don't. You just
come on, Debo. You know that.
Okay,
nigga. I'm from LA, so, and it's crazy because I never been to Compton until I was grown. Okay. Like, just even growing up in LA, you can't just go anywhere. Right. You have to have either some family over there, or you have to have a homeboy that could give you a pass. You couldn't just, even in South Central, you just couldn't go to any hood. Niggas don't know you. They running up on you. You getting jacked. They banging on you. Where you from, cuz? Who you over here looking for, nigga? I done had pistols pulled on me. I'm trying to find a girl house. I'm looking for this girl house.
Right.
These niggas don't know me. It's
what's crazy? You know what's crazy? This is the difference between LA and New York, right? In New York, you could kind of walk anywhere because you're low-key in disguise. You're not really wearing a color or have a rag or anything like that. So people, if you really want to, you know what I'm saying, you could blend in, so to speak. I mean, people will kind of know how you walk and talk in New York. Okay. But before they try you, you know what I'm saying, they're going to be real leery and sit back and, you know, try to observe who you are and stuff. And then if they feel like something is wrong, they're going to start asking you questions and shit like, yo, who you looking for? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Especially they don't know you around the neighborhood. That's the type of shit how we give it up.
That's fact.
But legend has it, my man Danny, man, he came to New York, man, for some smoke, man. Long time ago, man. That feeling of wanting to be an MC, I felt like, you know what I'm saying, from hearing your stories, like for you to test your valor in hip hop and in battles, you took a flight all the way to New York to start.
No, a Greyhound 3 days. Damn. Greyhound 3 days, $200 in my pocket, and a bag full of Jordans, a bag full of clothes. That was it. That's all I had.
But why? You give us the answer.
I was more like, I don't know. I think I was going through like, it's now or never. I wanted to get on so bad. Sometimes when they say you chase your dreams and you gotta go for it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like as far as, especially in the battle rap and trying to get a record deal situation, LA didn't have a lot of outlets for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't a lot of opportunity.
That is true.
In regard of that. So I'm like, man.
Let's put a timestamp on it. Let's put a timestamp. You talking about late 80s, early 90s?
No. This the year 2000. This is exactly 2000. You know what I'm saying? So like January, right after I turned 20, I was 20. And I was like, man, you know, I was just like used to read the Source magazine and looking at the Unsigned Hype and looking at Double XL magazine. I
love it.
And I used to hear all the stories of how, you know, hopeful aspiring MCs would have their demo tape and they would sit outside like the Hot 97s and outside the radio, the buildings, and hopefully they could see somebody, you know, they could pass their tape to, yo. And I was like, damn, man, we don't really have nothing like that out here. I got to go out there, try to get on, and I was nice with the battle rap shit. You know, I had the underground circuit in LA, and I said, you know what, New York is where it's at if you're trying to get on with hip hop. So I just took a chance, and I was like, it's sink or swim. It was when I look back on it, it may have been like foolish. It may have been foolish because like you could die. You don't know nobody. It's not like Debo said, yo, bro, you come out here and chill with me. I'm gonna help you get a job, and I'm gonna try to help you. I didn't know. I'm talking about zero. I just went, not knowing what was gonna happen. Just took a chance, man. Yeah.
But that showed and made us understand the passion that you had for battle rap to this day. Because one thing we can say about you, Danny, good battle and different, you love some motherfucking battle rap.
Yeah, man. It's like, yeah.
You know bars. Bar God.
Matter of fact, let me get the bar guy.
Poor God.
The bar guy.
Poor God.
That's a fact. Yeah, you know, it's just a passion. It's a lifelong passion. It's us the art of combat. Is because it's the one place where somebody could say, I'm the best at something, and you could prove it. You know, and I could prove it by, all right, put your raps up against mine. You know what I'm saying? Right. And it's fun. It's fun. It's competitive, and it helps you get better.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Now, Big Pun, salute, rest in peace to my brother. You know what I'm saying? It was one of my endearing friends. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if you can see that tattoo, but this the Big Pun with the goggle. Yeah, I got Big Pun and Big L, Pocket Biggie on my arm. You know what I'm saying? So,
okay. Well, I got two out of three. You know what I'm saying? Because I know Big Pun, that's my brother. Big L, that was my guy. I know Big L, that was my guy. I never met Biggie, but I know the other two. I've been in Big L's house and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? When Big L had his crib.
Poor God.
Come on,
you know I know both of them cats. So I get that. I say that to say this. You know, being around Pun and being around L, they love fucking bars so crazy. I used to MC myself, man, but you know, I used to sit there and just watch them come up with words and say shit and write shit down. It's just so incredible. I kind of think the same thing with you because you just out of a clear blue sky. You could like somebody could tell you, yo, we got a battle tomorrow. Just be ready, and we'll have 3 rounds ready tomorrow. Tomorrow,
that's a big fact. That's a big fact.
Do you consider that like a gift, or you worked real hard on that to get to that area? You know, like how was that?
Well, actually, I think the quick preparation came from just battling it at Crenshaw High. So I went to Crenshaw, and we had a battle scene at the school. So every day was a battle, like every lunchtime, every day, Monday through Friday, and you couldn't say the same raps. Like you know how it go, Debo, when niggas have like 10 verses, or you might got 15, 20 verses you know by heart. And you can go to block and battle different niggas with them same verses. We all did it. Me, Rex, Mook, Lux. I done talked to them all. They all got the same story. But during the time of me going to Crenshaw, that my whole high school experience, it was like, you had to have a different rap. Right. So it was like, come home, and whatever homework I didn't finish, I got to finish the homework, and I got to write another rap and memorize it and be ready for lunchtime tomorrow. Right. And so the quick prep, the battling every day for years, it kind of built up. Like I'm trained for it. You know what I'm saying? Right. So let me ask you. So since your days like in Crenshaw, who was the people that you know today that's still active today? Was back then that you was like, yo, this person, you know what I'm saying? He keeps going, she keep going, he's gonna make it. Like, is anybody you came across in that around that time, you know what I'm saying, that you ran into that was pretty much coming up on the same time you was coming up? Nah, during that time, honestly, like around that time it was Diz and Daylight, honestly. Right. You know what I'm saying? But they came from the pit. I was about to ask you about the pit. I used to go I know my LA culture. No, man, you one of us. You an honorary LA. I appreciate it. Yeah, about because that's what I'm saying. Timelines are so, because you came around, you know, you came around the A-Hat era with OD and stuff like that. I remember that. Actually, from the YouTube eras, I started on A-Hat for sure. That's right. But you was still but see, it doesn't start at the YouTube era. You was around before that. I was before YouTube. Before even Diz and around the same time, a little bit even before, you was making your name in the streets and stuff. Because going from getting off the Greyhound and it's called the Port Authority or whatever. Down, yeah. Sounds clear. I get off, so I get off the bus and I got my bags and I see this Puerto Rican kid. He got some headphones on. I say he look like he probably know hip hop. I just stopped the first person I seen. I said, yo, bro, where do they do ciphers at around here? He said, yo, Times Square, man. You just gotta walk a couple blocks down that way. That's a fact. It was like 8th Ave or something like that. And you'll see the Virgin Mega Store. Yep. That's when everybody was selling their CDs and ciphering right in front of the Virgin Mega Store. I go there, it's the Virgin Mega Store right there, man. As soon as I get there, it's a cipher. The kid wasn't lying. So I'm watching these guys and I'm like, yo, I'm finna jump in. Yo, I set my duffel bags down and jumped in, and they like, yo, dude, nice. And this was Shells. I didn't know Shells. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't know Shells. I didn't know SAS from over in London, from the UK. I didn't know that that was Mega Man and Mayhem. I didn't know that they was rocking with like Dipset and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Lady Luck. You know what I'm saying? They all there. You know what I'm saying? So I was getting to meeting these people, and like I said, I battled some cats there. Dude named Flames out of Harlem. Who else did I meet, man? Fred the Godson.
Rest in peace to Fred. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. Him, his man Slim. Yo, yeah. So long story short, man, I'm just meeting all these people, and meanwhile, I'm living in Central Park, sleeping on the bench. I sleep on the bench. So I walk straight down, sleep on my luggage on top of my bags, get up, walk back to Times Square, go to the McDonald's, go in the bathroom, wash up, underarms, have my clippers. So I didn't look homeless. I didn't look or smell homeless. You know what I'm saying? Man, $200 don't last long in New York. I found that out fast.
Yeah, money go fast back then.
So
man.
I'm living off them little Debbie, them 25-cent Debbie cakes, and this was around the time when payphones were still around. So once I ran out of bread, I had to call back home. My grandma Western Union, she Western Union some money, and I had a couple dollars to eat, and I was washing up in the McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? Every morning I'm washing up out the sink. You know what I'm saying? Got my little soap, and I'm just had to thug it out, and just meeting different people in those ciphers got me to like Detroit. Like, hey, we got a show out here. Yo, you fired. Come with us. Just jump in the truck. I met the twins. I met two white twins. Matt and Doug. They was fire, man. And they was about to be signed with Rough Riders. And shout out to Dean Little. And who else? I met so many people through that era of just traveling and going to Atlanta, battling in Detroit, Indiana, Kentucky, Miami, Atlanta, all from just meeting people. And they would just take me in and say, yo, bro, you come stay with us. We was all chasing a dream. And I remember living in White Plains. I was in New York, and Rico Love was
close to upstate New York, right past Yonkers. And
Yonkers, man. Rico Love was in the house, and this was like before he blew up, like writing for like I guess Usher and all the other people Rico Love wrote for, and he's he made it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I really was there to try to get a record deal. I was there to like we all was. Time, I was going so crazy that they was like, yo, there's this dude named Jae Millz. Yo, he like the nicest. You might have to. We're gonna hook you up with Jae Millz so y'all could battle.
Okay.
I'm like, and I was going by Madness by that time. I didn't go by my government. I didn't go by Danny Myers. I was going by Madness, so they knew me as Madness.
Right.
It was like
just like Mickey Fax is going by Renegade, and so everybody had their little wild out names.
Went through they fucking stupid ass rap names. Yeah.
So keep going. My fault. Yeah.
Nah, I just said but me and Millz never crossed paths. Like we never, but they was trying to set that up. You know what I'm saying? I wound up battling Papoose in Williamsburg.
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
Poor guy.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Listen. So I'm staying at 199 Stag Walk. I'll never forget it. We in Williamsburg Project, man. My man Danny, I met this guy through the ciphers and shit. He like, yo, you can come stay with me, and I'm trying to get you a deal. So he owned he was a security contractor. So I was like doing security now. Now I got a job. Now I'm going to Canarsie, being security at the McDonald's and shit. You know what I'm saying? He's sending me different places. So one day I'm outside his apartment. I'm sitting on the bench. I recognize Papoose because before I even got to New York, I knew who Papoose was, and I remember he did a joint with Cool G Rap. He had a clip, and I walk up on him like a fan, like yo, it's Papoose. I said, bro, that joint with Cool G Rap. He like, yo, yeah, good looking. I said, yo, man, I'm from LA, man. Listen, you got a fan base on the West. He's like, word. I was like, yeah, nigga. It's like, yo, bro, I rap too, man. Yo, you, and his man, he was like with 6 other guys. They're like, man, get your ass out of here, man. You can't rap. You LA niggas can't rap. They thinking about Snoop Dogg and shit. You know what I'm saying? So right. I'm like, nah, bro, I rap. They said, well, hey, Papoose, man, go get this nigga up out of here. Like, chill him real quick. Papoose rapped this shit called "I Spit Your Head Off." It was like a song, and he had a hook to it. And that nigga rapped the hook and everything. He'd be like, "I spit your head off." And I wish we could get Papoose on here. He'll confirm it. But anyway, he rapped that. I rapped that. We going back and forth now. And his man's like at the end of the little session or whatever it was, he's like, "Yo, son, you got it, son. Yo, you fire." And they gave me the stamp, and he kept it pushing.
Nice.
And they kept on, and for me, it was like, yo, I just fucking rap and battle with Papoose. Like, nice. I'm a fucking nobody. You know,
you cherish those moments, man. You cherish those moments. It don't have to give a fuck about anybody else. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's your moment that you cherish. You're gonna have that forever. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a good feeling. Like, if you're a hip hop head, you know what I'm saying? Everybody don't have to see everything, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have moments that's just for you and shit, and that was for you. You know what I'm saying? Salute to that, man.
Fact. Cassidy
salute to Pat, man, for being a real MC.
Yeah. Cass had one of those moments with cannabis. You know what I'm saying? Cass like, yo, I ran up on his tour bus, knocked on his, like, come outside and battle. And cannabis didn't come out and battle him, but like those little unseen moments just they really mean something to niggas, bro. So that was dope.
That's what's up. So let me ask you, this eludes me, man. You was definitely battling A-Hat. They moved on, he battled other leagues, but during the grind time era, why we never really seen you in that era?
Yeah, I was finna say, yo, man, because around this time, we got it's called Project Blow, Freestyle Fellas.
Project Blow.
Alone, and we used to be there. I was there, and I was battling at Lamert Park, and there was a couple underground bunkers we used to battle at. But the truth is, I never had an outlet. Like, I didn't know none of them. This like, you got to remember, there is no social media. You got to know people. Like, it ain't no, I can inbox this guy on Facebook and say, yo, I battle rap. Yo, is there a way I could do a tryout and all this type of shit? Like, it was none of that. Even with getting on A-Hat, it was a guy who knew OD. And he knew, we like had a mutual friend. He's like, yo, you battle rap? Yo, I know this dude named OD, Omar Davis. He got a league out here in Vegas, man. I think you
know OD.
Tryout.
I know OD. That's my guy. Salute to OD. We always exchange pleasantries to each other.
Shout out to my man Jay Foster. But Jay was like, yo, come do a tryout. So I went and did a tryout, battled a white dude, killed him. Everybody's going crazy. You know what I'm saying? And they OD never dropped him. He never, because it was like a $75 fee I had to pay to do it. Like, it was like a tryout fee. You know what I'm saying? So, OD was about his bread. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to OD. So I paid the 75, and then they never dropped the battle. So I was like, man, fuck them. Fuck A-Hat. I said, fuck Omar Davis. Fuck A-Hat. I ain't never going back. And like a year go by. Now this dude named Interstate Fats. Now I'm on Facebook. Yeah, free my man Fats, man, too, man. So Fats inboxes me, say, yo, I remember you. You was the dude that's killed the white guy like a year ago. Look, man, I'm putting together another A-Hat card. I definitely want you to come back, man. You ain't got to pay no fee or none of that. I need you on a card. I was like, man, they ain't even put on my last one. I ain't fucking with AI no more. It's like, bro, look, trust me. I'm going to make sure this shit come out. Just as long as you show up and do your thing, I'm going to make sure this battle drop.
Right.
And so I showed up. I battled, forget his name, man. But long story short, I battled him. The battle come out, everybody's like, yo, who the fuck is this dude? You know what I'm saying? It was this Danny Myers nigga, man. And now I'm on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
That's a start.
And and then Omar, like, that now my next battle, I battled 2 niggas in one night and killed both of them. You know what I'm saying? So that was P-Money and Ratchet. Yeah, those battles are still online right now. And so now OD come at me like, look, man, I got this line on this dude named John the Don. He's like, yo, I think I could get him out here to battle you, because honestly, I don't feel like I have nobody on A-Hat that's on your level.
Right.
And I feel like you're gonna just run through all of my MCs. So I'm gonna bring a higher level of comp. And you know,
that's where A had and you and OD had that connect with URL and shit.
Yeah.
If anybody know the history with A had wasn't just in Las Vegas. It was started there, but it had in different
it spread out.
One in Texas,
Atlanta, Hawaii,
one in LA, Hawaii, all that. A had was like the biggest. A had was like probably the first independent entrepreneurial like travel. You know what I'm saying? League and shit league. Like that. That's what I said. Shout out to OD. Yeah. Gotta know your history.
So Norbs contact me and he's like, Norbs inbox me before the John. He's like, yo, a lot of people are hitting me up telling me, yo, I need to give you a PG. You know what I'm saying? He said, look, I ain't never watched none of your battles. I'm just getting a lot of calls about you. And he's like, I said, well, look, I finna battle John the Don. He said, look, man, I'm gonna fly out there and see you in person. If I like what I see, I'm gonna bring you the URL. So he flew out. I battled John. Norb's like, yo, you just beat John, bro. I said, word. You know what I'm saying? He said, you coming to URL. I'm finna bring you to New York. You know what I'm saying? You finna do a PG. I said, a PG? What? Because I knew that means that's like the starting right.
Proving
you know,
grounds,
like,
right. Yeah.
I'm trying to get Big T and Surf.
Right.
Like my first battle. You know what I'm saying? Right. I said, bro, because I didn't understand how it worked. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, yeah.
Bro, you just seen me beat a man who was just on Summer Madness 2 with Hitman Holler.
That's a fact.
That was John's last battle was Hitman, and his next battle was Danny Meyer. I said, yo, if I just beat a nigga who was already on URL, why do I gotta start at the bottom? Like he said, nah, you just gotta trust the process, man. Like that's just how it works. We just can't bring you on, and now you get a big name out of it.
Everybody got a different world. Everybody has a different world. It's not so much about the names because the names can come to you, but the names could get brought coming to you. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to somebody else's house, you know, they have a different process of how they, you know, bring their talent up. But yeah, and
Norbs knew what he was talking about. All this, all
nigga know what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying?
I thought I was ready for the Surfs and the Big T's and the T-Rexes. I wasn't. He said, nah, you got to start. I got this dude named Jae Millz. He out of Detroit. I feel like he going to be the next Charlie Clips because he know how to freestyle and joke and all kind of shit. I was like, all right, man. I was hot. I felt disrespected. I'm like, bro, I'm above a PG nigga. Bro, I went in there with Jae Millz and lost. Mickey Fax was there. Jazz was there. This is my first time seeing all of it. I'm just used to watching them on YouTube. So it's like, I'm a fan watching it, and I see like, damn, let's go Mickey fucking Fax. I go, Jazz the rapper. Oh my fucking God. I'm like a fan. I lose to Jae Millz. Jae Millz, he styled on me. He freestyled. He clowned me. And my delivery was rushed. I was like being super lyrical, but I didn't know how to like land the punches and slow down and all that shit. I was still like learning the new era way of battling. Right. And so I lost. As Norb said, see, I told you it's different. It's like you gotta level up, man. So I made some adjustments to my style. The next PG battle, I got Mark Minor out in Delaware. Went out there and killed him. They killed him so bad. They was like, you on the roster. Like Norb's like, you're a permanent URL roster now.
Got you.
That's how that happened.
Got you. So let me ask you this. Because all that's dope. But from the outside looking in, people's like your footnote type battle, it'll send you to be like, who the fuck is Danny Myers? Was you and Rum. You know what I'm saying? It pretty much catapulted both of y'all into the stratosphere. But you know what I'm saying? When we seen you, it's like, yo, who is this fucking little nigga with all this energy? You know what I'm saying? Screaming on the camera and all that. Like, yo, you made that battle look 10 times crazier than what it was and shit. Not saying it was, but you know what I'm saying? It was just like you was giving off.
Nobody. Hey, look, I want to say this too. A side note. All the screaming back then, niggas used to inbox me and make posts about me on Facebook. Say, yo, this nigga corny. Why is this nigga screaming and hyping up his own bar? What the fuck is it? Now you fast forward 10, 13 years later, everybody's doing the scream shit.
To them, Danny.
They said I was corny for doing it. Now everybody, you'll see Twork, Fonz, Nitty, they all do it. I was the first nigga doing it.
You was ahead of your time. You was ahead of your time.
Yeah, I brought that shit to the culture.
Some people get scolded for being, you know what I'm saying, for not, you don't understand. They feel what they don't know. You was ahead of your time.
That's a fact. Because they didn't know how to take that. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. So, you know, now you see me jumping off stages, doing push-ups in the middle of battle, all kind of shit. Now niggas is doing all this shit now. It's like, you know.
They have to understand, I don't mean to cut you off, but I just got to say this, you know what I'm saying, give you your flowers on. They have to understand that, you know, that you bring a lot of things to the stage and a lot of energy. And if you have, that's like, okay, I'm going to make a perfect example. Hold on, I'm going to make a perfect example. Hopefully y'all kids will know this reference, but when Run DMC was out, and, you know, the LL Cool J's of the world and stuff like that, their style was more of a screaming, you know what I'm saying, hardcore style. Yo, what's up? Such a bunch. You know what I'm saying? But when Rakim came out, you know what I'm saying, he developed you know what I'm saying, he gave him a style so different, so calm, and so peaceful.
And you know your shit, man. I'm getting the chills.
It's all good. It's all good.
You know this shit so well, bro.
It's all good. But you know what I'm saying? You like, you know, you just gave them that energy, man, to where they can understand, like, okay, we don't have to rap this pace or this type of, like, Danny has a energy to where people gravitating towards it. And people are like, even the fans now, because the fans is all some cool shit, like, you know, like the ball fight, yo, ooh. Right. Now you had the fans going off crazy. Pushing niggas like, you know what's up. You know what I'm saying? So salute to you, man. I gotta give you props. I gotta give you props for you, one of the forefathers giving that energy out.
Yo, that's crazy, right? Like,
yeah, that's a fact.
To know, like, I contributed something to the culture of, you know, just the energy and the back-to-back punching and the parallel universe everybody doing now. Is like, I really brought a lot of, I was unique. I was unique because here's the thing, I never got my style from a battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? I was listening to Chino XL, Redman, Rakim, you know what I'm saying? Cool G Rap, Big Pun, Cannabis, Razzcast. Like, these are the
people MC. That you're a battle rapper per se, but you're really like an MC.
I'm a rapper. Yeah. So
let's make that distinction. So no, let's slow it down. Let's make that distinction so people can understand. You know what I'm saying? In the hip hop, and I say hip hop days, but you know, in hip hop, motherfuckers still used to battle back then. They would battle on the beat probably more than say a cappella. But if you catch a nigga in the street, there ain't no beat, you just gonna rap. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, and shit like that. But MCs, they formulated their style in different ways and stuff. It's not always a 1, 2, 3 punch, 1, 2, 3, or you know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying? Form of compound rhyming and stuff like that. So
say it again, D-Roll.
I know my shit.
You know your shit.
So you know what I'm saying? You was a cat that can, you know, if you was, you know, getting into a street joint or whatever, you battle a Big Daddy Kane, you'll battle a Redman, you'll battle a Method Man, a Keith Murray or so, you know, know how to go in that element.
Keith Murray,
right. And you was actually doing it at that time. That's why when you went to the proving grounds, you had to adjust. It wasn't that you wasn't better than that kid. It's that you got caught out there not adjusting to the patterns of what a URL was doing. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Am I right?
Exactly. Yeah, right. That's exactly. You hit it. That's 100% accurate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because
go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was a rapper. I was a rapper. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know, like, okay, like you was just saying, like, I'm battling with a MC style. Now I gotta adjust to like the battle rap style. And it only took me one battle to make the adjustment, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So okay, so let's stay there. To make that adjustment, once you made that adjustment, you said in your head, yo, did you say, yo, this shit is easy? Hold the fuck up.
Facts.
Facts.
Yo, I said, my little brother said on our show every night, he said, y'all really ain't really seen my brother Danny rap at his real level yet. I haven't seen that yet.
Your final form. I said that too.
You haven't seen a final form because he had to like adjust his style and kind of like dumb down the shit he's doing because he's like too advanced, too lyrical. And y'all probably, because like you said, they were like the format is like the 1, 2, 3 punch, 1, 2, 3 punch. It's like, nah, like I'm doing all kind of shit. I might say some shit way up here in the verse and later on down here is going to connect later on. And then all kind of shit in between, little secret shit. So it's like I had to dumb down my style. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna save my real form for like the Loaded Lugs, the Iron Solomon, like the highest caliber of rappers. You know what I'm saying? Because these niggas is rappers. And that's another thing. Lux is a rapper. This nigga's an MC. Niggas lose to him.
Tell him the difference, Danny.
Niggas lose the Lux because they trying to go in there and just punch him to death. Is that you can't beat? You have to rap with this man. If you have any chance of beating Loaded Lux, you have to rap with him, not just I'm just gonna punch you and all these name flips. No, that shit don't work. Or he a different type of nigga. Right. I completely understand it. So. Like my approach for that battle gonna be something like y'all never seen before.
Speaking about your approach for that battle, why haven't we gotten that battle yet? You know what I'm saying?
Because that nigga running from the GOAT. That nigga. Yo, Lux, bring your ass outside, nigga.
Beloved.
I've been calling this nigga out for like a matter of fact. My first PG battle, I said I'm the only proven ground nigga that could probably see Lux. Mickey Fax and them like, what the fuck? I know this. Who the fuck is this nigga calling out Lux? Like, you a PG, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was back then, I was like, nigga, I can see Lux, bro. Like, that's who y'all need to put me with. And I've been calling them out ever since. Every time I see Lux.
Did you ever have you and Lux, did y'all ever have a conversation about it? Like, what was the conversation about?
10 conversations about it. He always said,
does he recognize you? Does he know, like, I know you, Danny?
For sure. He said, and that's his exact words.
Man. Come on, King.
That's his exact words. He been on my show. Like, you know, we talk all the time. He said, yo, Danny, you one of us. I see it, bro. He said, listen, we got a battle in a small room. With facts.
Fire.
He said, we got to do it in a small room so the fans can catch every word. You know what I'm saying? So that battle is destined for the small room. And he like, yo, but then he hit me with the, well, you know, when the moon and the stars and the calculations of the universe line up, you know, what's going to happen, beloved? You know what I'm saying? We can't rush greatness, beloved. Shut up, nigga. You've been saying that shit for 10 years. I'm the only, like, bro. Shout out, listen, right after the Rum Nitty battle. And shout out to my man Nitty. Shout out to who else? Twork, Geechi, everybody. I was able to get a Lux battle before myself. And I was always happy to see those brothers get that battle. After the Nitty battle, they on the spaces. They on a spaces with Lux, and they, you know, they kind of recapping the battle, and they like, yo, who should battle next? I'm on the spaces. I say, yo, I'm outside. I'm right here. Them niggas totally ignored me and called DNA. DNA wasn't on the spaces, right. So they called his phone live. They're like, yo, hey, DNA, we got Lux right here, man. Like, he talking about, what's up? You coming outside? He said, hell no, I ain't trying to get abducted.
Perfect.
So I'm sitting there like, wait a fucking minute. I'm right here calling this man out, and y'all had to go call a nigga who then turned it down.
It's just the popularity part. It's just the popularity part. Yeah, it's just the popularity part. You already know that.
This nigga said no, bro.
It's East Coast bias shit. Come
on. Say it again. Say it again.
East Coast bias shit.
But it can't be because he battled two West Coast niggas. He came outside for Geechi in LA.
No, I meant them calling DNA. That was them. It was not Lux, but the people that called. Right,
you know, because Lux always say, he said, I don't pick the fight. He said, I don't choose, like, y'all, they just call me with the name. You know what I'm saying? True. So then when I talked to Smack said, look, I want to book it. Smack said, look, Danny, you call Lux, get him to come down on his price, and I'll book it. Because he said, if I try to book it, he gonna hit me with, you know, his price. But if you talk him down, you know, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, now it's really just that's really just what the hold up is. It's just,
well, let me ask you, let's go here. Let's go here. I got two questions on this part alone. Yeah. If that's the case, let me ask you this. Do you, we all know about the 12K with Rex and shit, but at this point in time in your life, do you regret the 12K situation, or you still like, it is what it is?
Nah, because, you know, now at this time, I done got to Vegas, got my money up. Now I'm in the street.
Oh, we know you got your money up. We seen the boxes of rolls and shit. We just gonna call Rico on you. Yo, Danny's out here doing some shit.
I was like, I wasn't a gangbang, but I was always a street nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you know, I got in the streets, got my bread up, and now when I'm on URL, we at BET, Smack's doing a UFF. Like, this is the first series on BET, and I'm sitting here. I'm just happy to be on BET. Like, yo, I grew up watching Cedar's World and, you know what I'm saying, BET Uncut and like all these famous rappers and Rap City. And now I'm on BET. I'm like, wow, bro, my life really, it didn't go, I didn't get the record deal and all that shit that I wanted, but I still got in the entertainment industry through rapping one way or another. So I was like, in a way, a nigga lived out his dreams. You know what I'm saying? So long story short, Norbs made a post on Facebook. He said, yo, do y'all want to see Danny Myers versus T-Rex? And they going crazy. Like, it's like a gang of comments. Yes, hell yeah. I want to see that energy. So they getting ready like this. I'm like, oh shit, they gonna book me and Rex. Now, Smack says, I'm starting this exclusive contract thing. This when he started, he said, I brought y'all to BET. I'm building y'all profiles up. I don't want to like build y'all up just for y'all to go somewhere else and go, you know, help other leagues and shit like that. Y'all gonna be exclusive. You know what I'm saying? I was like, but I got other battles on some other leagues that I definitely want to do. So I said, look, back, I'm down. Whatever battle, whatever card you need, I'm there. No questions asked. I just don't want to be on paperwork. He said, nah, we're not doing it like that no more. No more handshake deals. It's got to be all legitimate business. And I was like, yo, I respect it, but I'm not signing no contract. And I remember that was like a big deal during that time.
I remember, we all remember that was a big deal. Right.
Right. And so SmackDown was like, well, we got to part ways. We're not dealing with you no more. So I'm kicked off the league now. So now I'm sitting here like, damn, man, right when it was finna do the Rex battle. So I said, bro, Monday, man, I'm on my man Jeezy when he had to, like, this was like when Angry Fan Radio was going and Blog Talk and everybody kind of had their own show. I'm on there talking shit like, man, I was finna smoke this nigga Rex. And then my man called Rex and Rex came on the show. Now we going back and forth, you know, just hyping it up, talking shit. And that nigga's like, I said, nigga, I'll pay you. I'll pay for my own fucking battle. I don't need a league. And that's how that whole shit happened. And here's the parallel universe.
I kind of understand that now. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never explained it the way you explained it just now.
Yeah.
And shit.
A lot of people, they ain't know. Like, that's why.
You was just a young dumb nigga. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pay for this.
That's why it had a backstory. And I'm glad we able to get this part out because people been using that angle on me forever. And it's like, y'all really don't even know. And so I'm gonna get to that. Gotcha. Anyway, long story short, I booked the battle, and that battle actually got me back on URL. That's the crazy part because I was kicked off of the league. I battled Rex. We were supposed to battle on Black Ice Cartel.
I remember that.
Rex faked like he was in jail that day. The nigga wasn't in jail. I had got phone calls and Black Ice and John Doe. You know what I'm saying? They like, this is the day of the battle. This is literally the day of the battle. They like, his Rex brothers on the phone with them. They like, yo, Rex can't get on the plane, locked up. They say, no, fuck that. Cause no, we put too much money into this event. Fuck that. You know, I paid for my own battle, but as far as like the promotion and the other battles on the card, they like, nah, we got our bread in this. What jail is he at? We finna bail this nigga out and get him on the next plane here immediately. Right. And he like, I don't know what jail he at. It's like,
kind of like a Beasley call to me, man.
Fire!
You guys,
his
brother, can't do that.
His brother, like, bro, you're his brother, and you saying you don't know what jail he's at. It's a bullshit. It's bullshit. You're not in jail. You just wasn't ready. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that nigga lied. Anyway, so now the battle don't happen, obviously. And now here comes K-Shine and like Mickey Fax. These niggas is on Vlad talking about, yo, it's this battle rapper named Danny Myers. He paid my man Rex $12,000 and Rex dubbed him on the battle, like making me look like crazy, like I got punked or some shit. Like what, bro? Listen, that never happened and never will happen. Ain't no punking, no, that's never happened. I'm gonna just say that. I ain't gonna go. I probably could tell you off record the conversation between, you know what I'm saying. But long story short, you know, now Rex like, I'm gonna book the battle again. We just gonna do it on URL. And it was a lineup. it was a lineup. The car was called Redemption and all this crazy shit. And they like,
it was all
coming to
Harlem.
Yeah, exactly. I'm coming to Harlem. They finna watch this nigga kick my ass, and he got paid $12,000.
He probably got.
It was all in Rex's favor. It was a lineup. I went in there and defied the odds, beat this nigga 3-0 in Harlem. And that SmackDown was like, man, we probably don't really like this nigga, man, but this nigga fire, man. We need this nigga. They was like, man, you back. Welcome back, man. And they started, and I've been booked ever since.
I'm one to say you can never beat Rex 3-0, okay? Rex is a legend out here. Nobody on earth ever beat Rex 3-0. Okay?
Fire!
The story was good until you said that shit, Danny. Relax.
I might have won the coin toss, so it probably was 4-0.
Yo.
Might have been 4-0. Poor guy. Yeah, but that battle got me back on URL, and I've been probably one of the most, if not the most booked battler on URL since then. Because like on the app, I have the most battles on the app. Like,
for real?
Like, yeah, it's me and then Rum Nitty.
Nice.
Yeah, I have the most battles. Like I'm like at 45, 46. Like Nitty's like at 42 or 43, something like that. But I put in the most work on a app. I've been the most booked on URL.
Did you ever thought you and Nitty's career would just take off like that after your initial battle? Like y'all ever like, yo, bro, look at where the fuck we at. It's crazy.
Me and him talk about that often. Every time we see each other, like, because we didn't know each other. I just remember King of the Die Aspect 1 booking like a Battle of the Bay Part 7 or whatever one it was, and we was on the day 1 card. It's like, yo, we got this Las Vegas dude. He in Vegas. He going crazy. Got all this energy. This dude named Danny Myers. And then there's this dope dude and this guy out of Arizona, Phoenix. Like niggas really didn't know, like, because around that time Nitty was on like Sand Trap Battle League. And so I looked up like a couple of his battles. One of them, he battled Conscious Pilot. I think he choked or something like that. Yeah. But I saw the potential. So I was like, yo, this dude kind of nice. Like, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't no big name, but I recognize the skill set. So I'm at work. I'm working at Greyhound at this time, and I'm just writing my raps at work. Like, man, I gotta really go crazy on this guy. And I didn't know the battle was gonna turn out like an all-time classic to where like you know, Disaster's going crazy, Daylight going crazy, like all these big names were in the building. And the battle was like a day one. It was a day 1 card. So it was so crazy that shout out to Nakia Osborne, but he paid King of the Dot to put the battle out early and put it on the main channel. Because the battle was going to go like I think on a separate channel or something like that.
Like Jerzey, the Jerzey.
Yeah, it was going to go on there, but they put that shit on the actual King of the Dot card. And that battle got the Nitty's next battle. He went to Toronto. Like,
right, I remember that because I was there. I was like, yo, who the fuck is this dude and why he's not on URL?
Yo, my nigga battled me and was in Canada.
Crazy.
Like the next battle type shit. You know what I'm saying? And
crazy.
A-Verb is starting to tweet about me. A-Verb is like, yo, this dude, Danny Myers, kind of fire. Y'all need to watch out for him. And next thing I know, King of the Dot booked me and Verb. You know what I'm saying? So we both took off.
Right.
And, you know, we took off from there and blew up. And that's what, 13 years ago. And here we are, still here. Right. Still at the top of when it comes to like the most respected lyricists and skill sets. Me and Nitty has always been like Ryu and Ken as far as like the West Coast battle rap go.
Now, here's the thing I noticed about you from day 1 all the way to now. You know what I'm saying? God bless you. You know what I'm saying? You've always been like this. You've always been like hype, momentum driven and stuff like that. I don't know if you smoke or drink and shit, because you know battle rap might be a dopamine for you. Like, do you get a certain high off that shit? When
I think so, man.
Bars? Like, seriously,
I remember. Yeah, I think so because you know I don't smoke. I don't do no drugs, none of that shit. And I remember
you have to have a vice somewhere. You gotta pull something from somewhere to get that energy. Is that shit like a dopamine for you? Like once you hit that, hey man,
poor guy. You a funny nigga. Poor guy. I understand your question. I really understand.
You're releasing. You know what I'm saying? Adrenaline.
Probably a lot of just growing up in LA and trauma from just seeing all my uncles get killed in drive-bys, and
that's some real shit, Danny.
My dad doing 25 years in prison and all kind of shit. Just like all that it's like battle rap is like a release from pressure and daily life stress, you know what I'm saying? And kids, baby mamas, bills. It's like this is my place where I can, I can release all this frustration out on a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So that's like even when I battle the women, it's like I'm going extra crazy on y'all motherfuckers because I got 5 baby mamas and I mean, we cool now, but I done been through some shit with the baby mamas. I'm like, when I get to talk to one of you damn women, I'm finna say all the shit I want to say to them, but I can't. So I'm gonna say it to you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Well, let's get into some current event shit, man.
Okay, yeah.
I want to start here. Get this out the way. I'm gonna put this in the segment. Ghostwriting.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Wow, that nigga dropped the bomb. Bar guy. A bar guy for that. You get a bar guy.
Yourself, Newborn, QP, Danger Zone.
Sure. Yeah.
Who else I'm missing? Chilla, you know what I'm saying? All of y'all infamous ghostwriters. You know what I'm saying? Whether you put
I wouldn't say I'm an infamous. I'm not infamous.
Nigga.
Them niggas infamous, not me.
Whether you put the information out yourselves or it just got leaked.
It got leaked.
You wrote some rounds and bars for some people and shit, right? Okay, so we can say for your situation, your shit got leaked. Cool.
Yeah. That Danger too, though. Danger shit kind of got in one way.
You right. He didn't really. Okay, well, let's ask you this. How do you feel about there's a two-part question. How do you feel about the ghost writer writing bars for somebody in a battle? Yeah.
Okay. It's actually honestly. So, you know, me, I come from the original hip hop cloth of originality, unique, and you have to be an MC. You have to write your own shit. Like the minute we found out somebody else was writing your shit, you just wasn't respected anymore. And you know, I feel honestly how I feel about that is over the course of time, that law, that one of the commandments of hip hop was changed. Not just through battle rap, but just in the music industry, where you see a lot of your top, you find out, this guy wrote this actual record. You know, this is one of my favorite songs, but I never knew that such and such actually wrote it. And so ghostwriting actually became a business.
But I'm not gonna let you get away with that, son, because we're not talking about the music business. We actually talking about
battle. No. That's why I started with the music business. So
I started
there. When I got into the actual battle rap with like the current modern day battle rap. And I found out behind the scenes, like, yo, this actually, wait, what? This goes on? Like, this happens? I was shocked. I was shocked. You know what I'm saying? Because I always looked at myself. Yes, I was, because I didn't know that ever happened ever in a battle. And let me clear this up. It don't happen often. It's not like everybody doing it every day. It's like a bunch of writers sitting in the room sending out verses to all your favorite. That's not
saying that. We're not saying that. But people around the world in different significant places could be writing for somebody that didn't know this person wrote for this person and that person wrote for that person. You feel what I'm saying?
For sure. But honestly, it's not a good thing. Let's keep it 100. It's not good. From the person that's writing and from the person that's actually
no. Let's stay with the person let's stay with the. It's a 2-part question.
Oh yeah, my bad. Let's stay on me. The guy that's right.
Specifically, but this
when I wrote for specific people, it was actually for in my mind a justifiable cause. It wasn't like, yo, I want you to beat such and such, and I'm going to help you beat such and such. Like, because I want to see you win. It was never that. It was always a drastic situation where I was like, oh, no, that's what's happening. All right, well, we're going to even the playing field. So that's why I got into the.
You said that before
for people. You know what I'm saying?
I'll give you that answer. You said that before, so I'm not going to take that away from you.
Yeah, that's why I did. I would have never did. You can't like pay me. Yeah, Nick. Yeah, pretty much.
I'm gonna write some bars too.
Yeah, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? If I'm cool with you, you on my turn, you on my team, you on my circle. Hey, if I know the other side playing dirty, we're gonna play dirty just like them. We're gonna play the game like the game played.
2026. Do you think that's right today?
It was never right in the first place. But I know it goes on. And it's not gonna stop.
So what you did participating in ghostwriting and shit, whether it be rounds or little bars here and there.
Yeah.
What you did was wrong. That's what you felt.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah, because that like you broke the rule. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes like that saying, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. You know what I'm saying? Like something, hey, this how y'all get down. This is how it's happening. Okay. So there's to answer your question, like, no, it's definitely not a good thing, but I do know it's been around before I even like came around in the battle rap shit. That shit been going on. And some of y'all favorite battles probably had bars that was ghost written or whole verses that was wrote. You know what I'm saying? And now as far as the person that's receiving the bars, I found out it'd be different reasons why somebody would want help.
And what's those reasons, sir?
Well, a lot of times somebody probably they got a lot of battles lined up and they can't think of all they took all these deposits and they got like
caffeine. I like Caffeine Era. Remember the Caffeine Era?
Look at this nigga. hit the button. You a funny nigga, man. You a little sneaky nigga.
but correct me if I'm wrong though.
But that's one of them. Yeah, that's true. That's one of the reasons why somebody would want somebody to help them. Like, damn, bro, because you niggas, especially during that era, niggas like Caffeine was paying good. It was paying good. I was paid the most I ever was paid in my whole career during the Caffeine era. So, niggas ain't gonna turn no money down. But then what you don't know is you're taking on more work than you're probably can handle. So if somebody's like, yo, bro, I need you to help me with these fucking bars, bro, because this battle coming up soon and I ain't even finished for that one, and right after that one I got this, and I didn't seen it. So that's one reason why somebody would have a ghostwriter. And another time is, and this is the part. So that one I can understand more. Now, I can understand that.
Okay,
but then there's the one that I kind of don't necessarily respect, and that's the one where somebody's in fear of the person they're about to battle. They don't feel like. Yeah, exactly. They're not confident that they can beat this person.
Gotcha.
So they like, I need an extra boost. And that's where I feel like that's like superior form of cheating comes in. Because it's really supposed to be your raps versus his rap or her, him, whatever. It's supposed to be your bars versus their bars. Okay. And if you feel like you can't beat this person, you probably shouldn't have accepted the battle. But maybe the money was too good, or maybe they was calling you out for so long and the fans started to notice that you wasn't taking the battle. Niggas calling you like you're ducking, and now the pressure, fuck it, I'll take the battle. It's like, man, I feel like this month, man. Yo, bro, I need some bars, bro. I need help, bro. I can't think of shit. I'm panicking, I'm stressing. Help me. And that's where that particular form of why somebody would use a ghostwriter. I don't fuck with that, man. That's yeah.
I remember one time, it was a long time ago, you was an Angry Fan show and stuff like that. Okay. And it was like years ago. And then you and Surf was going at it back and forth about this ghostwriting shit. Yeah, I'm gonna bring it up. Right?
Nigga, look at this nigga. He had this one in the pocket the whole time. You will be a fire battle rapper because you set the punch up, but you don't see the punch coming. You set me up this whole time. I didn't know you was gonna take it there.
This is a good interview. This is a good interview. So you told Caps that, you know what I'm saying, the reason why you're not gonna go on further about this Tsu Surf back and forth situation because the black hand behind the scenes told you to chill out. Who is this black hand, Danny?
Fact, man. That is a fact, bro. I never, and you want to know something?
You can tell them.
Let me tell you. This was so many years ago. Right. And Debo, I don't know if you know the guy. Kind of like
I don't know. I heard
Queen
about
of the Ring guy. Yeah, whatever. Some guy.
I don't know about all that other shit.
Some bully guy. Right? This guy actually, and I want to thank you, but I want to say this. It was obviously people, it was Debo who got behind the scenes and squashed me and Surf's or I don't know what you want to call it, the situation, the beef or whatever, because it was really. It was going to go there, and Debo said,
"Hold on, real quick. For those who don't know that, Danny and Surf was going back and forth on Angry Fan Radio due to the fact of the allegations of Adi Boom fighting for Surf. You know what I'm saying? Which is an allegation, but you know what I'm saying. It was so much going back and forth and shit that Danny will tell a story. Go ahead, Danny.
All right, yeah. So long story short, I'm super cool with Adi Boom. Like we cool as we came in the same proving ground, so I was cool with all the. Like KGs, who else? Steams, Press Mafia, Ty Law. Shout out to all them, Piranha, HA Double, Adi Boom, all, like Mr. Wavy. So we all in the same, 2013 PG class, and we just like trying to put our stamp down. So that's how I got cool with Boom. Just long story, just to cut right to it. I got cool with Boom, and we cool outside of battle rap. He checking on my kids, he checking on the wife. It was cool. My man get locked up. Now I see an interview where Surf is saying, "Yo, a nigga like Adi Boom can't even hang in my circle. Like he's a cornball. I don't fuck with niggas like that." Meanwhile, I have information in proof that that my man had done helped Surf out with a couple bars and shit like that. Not that he wrote whole rounds and verses, but I know there's a lot of bars and stanzas that my man helped you with. So meanwhile, Boom locked up, he can't defend himself. As being a good friend, and this is kind of like, this should be the rule everywhere, but if you somewhere and somebody talking crazy about your man, then you kind of stand up for your man. He not there to defend himself, so I'm sure y'all can relate to that. So I like, nah, nigga, I ain't finna let you talk crazy about Boom, and this nigga help you. Fuck you mean he can't hang in your circle when it's the same nigga that's writing your fucking raps? And that's when that shit went left. This nigga Surf, this nigga's a menace. Like, this is a nigga you don't want to beef with. But this nigga, first of all, the nigga said, yo, I'm finna put Danny Myers' phone number on the internet. I need any nigga that fuck with me, call this nigga phone right now and say SMD neighborhood.
Now, this is where it was getting crazy because I didn't know about no proof or nothing about none of that. But the way I was going back and forth, it could have went to another level. And not for nothing, Danny's no sucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep
I don't play games with niggas,
Danny don't have to join the gang and none of that shit to prove that he's a man. You know what I'm saying? So I say, we gotta stop this shit. So I say,
listen, this man, my phone rings 400 times that day. All kind of random numbers. It's like I'm going along with this shit. Hello? Yo, suck my on neighborhood. Hang up. Next call. Hey, suck my on neighborhood. 400 call. I'm like, yo, this nigga Surf. Okay. Now Surf says, yo, I'm gonna have 60 Crips around your house now, nigga. Then he says, yo, tell your wife Vicky to come sleep with a real nigga. Now you going, I think that's when you saw, and I think that's okay. So now my people, he's getting ready to battle Verb in Chicago, and like all my LA niggas like, yo, bro, we need to drive to Chicago and go get this nigga. We know where he's gonna be at. We know where he finna be at. Let's go get this nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, you know, this nigga shaking his dice on that one. Look, it was getting to that. It was getting to the now something finna happen. Something finna happen. I don't know how, Debo. All I know was Debo called. He got Surf on the phone. It was you and Caps.
Right.
It was you and Caps on the phone, and Surf. Surf said, you know what, bro? I apologize. You know what I'm saying? As a man for the shit that I said, and we squashed it. It was Debo. Let that be known. Like, and for years, and I never said it. I never put it out there.
That's a fact. That's a fact. You did.
This man told me. This nigga Debo said, he said, Danny, this conversation is between us. Everybody's on his phone. If this convo ever get out, Danny, I'm gonna kill you. This was his exact words. Danny, I'm gonna kill you.
That's a fact.
And I'm like, yo, bro, the fact that Debo took the time to like orchestrate a sit down or just a phone call to squash this shit because it was going, you know what I'm saying? He really was like the big dog behind the scene that squashed it. And me and Surf was cool after. I ain't gonna say we was cool, but we was cordial.
You had to understand it. Yeah.
And even to this day, it's still, with me and Surf. And that's why I fuck
with you heavy, Danny. Like I really, you know what I'm saying?
Debo put that to bed because if he didn't never interfere, who knows? what would happen. I'm gonna just leave it at that. I'm gonna just leave it at that. I don't know how he found out, but the man called me and squashed that whole shit with Surf, man. And
salute to you and Surf, man.
I never told nobody. I never told nobody.
You call me the black hand.
The black hand. This is Jimmy Hitchman. This is Jimmy.
No, I ain't Jimmy.
He said I ain't Jimmy.
I ain't Jimmy. Jimmy Ratty.
The real life Debo. The real life Debo. No, Suge Knight. Suge Knight. No, fuck that. You Suge Knight.
You say I'm Debo.
But you gotta realize you've always been looked at as like a Debo or a Suge Knight.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Danny. I don't. How can I say this?
Yeah,
I've never really thought of that way. I was just doing, you know what I'm saying, being helpful.
But that's because you don't see outside of yourself. You're just you. You're you. But I'm talking about the perception of those on the outside looking in. They always respected you on that level.
Gotcha.
And you was somebody that I highly respected. So
yes, sir. I appreciate it.
Thank you. I want to say thank you, man, because you know what I'm saying, you really, you know what I'm saying, you really steered both of our lives in a different direction because it was headed to a collision course.
I really need them to understand that you don't play no games. Like you about
I don't play. I don't play with nobody, bro. I don't play.
You about to get crazy. I said, yo, Danny, chill.
Yeah, I don't play with none of these niggas, bro. Like listen, I want people to know I love battle rap. I give props to everybody. I don't troll people. I don't hate on nobody. I just always speak the truth. But before any of that shit, I'm a man first. You know
what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Your peaceful ass keeps you out of a lot of trouble. A lot of people don't know that you actually box. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I seen your stance one time. I was like, yo, this nigga's a real boxer, bro. He ain't.
I done had facts, bro, and I done had situations that was going left. But I also want to be an example of somebody that can have a situation and be able to talk it out like men and settle it that way. Because I'm with either or. I'm with if you want to go this way, what they say, hey, we can we can handle this like gentlemen. We can get it gangster shit. You feel me? I'm really that. So I done had issues with Show Off. Me and Show Off was talking about fighting and seeing each other when we see each other. We seen each other in Philly. We went outside to the corner, and whatever was gonna happen when we talked it out like men, and we've been cool. Me and Rosenberg Raw.
I wouldn't want to see that. Both of y'all.
Me and Rosenberg. Yo, me and Rosenberg Raw got into it. We, long story short, me and Surf. I done had situations with niggas where it was gonna go there. Like even with even with my current situation with like John, it's like.
Yeah, which I don't want that to happen either, man. Come on, Danny, man. I understand how you feeling. Because you don't want to be lied on, you know what I'm saying? You want some real, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day,
it wasn't about being lied on. It was just more about, Danny could eat a D.
I got you. Danny, I can't be a hypocrite. Here's the thing. Danny, I cannot be a hypocrite.
Right. Do you believe in a parallel universe?
Do what you gotta do. I can't listen.
But here's the thing. I respect John because he was the first big name to come out, give me a big look. And you know what I'm saying? So I always respected him. You know what I'm saying? Me dealing with him in business didn't work out the way it was supposed to. He just did some. I wasn't even tripping on the business part. It was just more about you telling me to go eat a D after you did something.
100%.
100%. And even with him doing that, I still extend the olive branch. I say, yo, if John just apologize, I'll let it go. Right. That's all I ever be wanting. Is just when you're wrong, apologize. If I'm wrong, I will take accountability as a man. Because being a man ain't necessarily about showcasing you can fight and you willing to shoot it out with me. It's more about I was wrong. My bad, bro.
Got you.
And so I gave John a chance to say, yo,
right.
I extend the olive branch, he don't take it.
Right.
So that tell me you standing on what you said. So now it's like we just gotta box it out. That's it.
I fuck with you and I fuck with John. I can't be mad at none of that.
It's not like we gonna get crazy and I'm finna bring some niggas and you finna bring. It's just we just gonna. I'm not doing it for no clout or none of that. I don't want no cameras.
Doing it because
I don't want no cameras. We grown, man. Let's go to the 7-Eleven, nigga. Back of the 7-Eleven, man. We can box it out, win, lose, or draw. Shake hands after. That's it. That's all I want. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always down to settle whatever with these. You feel me?
You know what's crazy? Standing on those principles, you a scary ass nigga, B. Like, that's some real shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you just gotta stand on what you believe in.
You know who I
can't
noticed
let
was a
no
boxer
man
too?
disrespect you, man.
You know who I noticed was a boxer too? That, you know what I'm saying, low key with it and shit. It's that nigga Daylight and shit. That nigga box too.
Oh, word. You know who else nice is Bangs and Cuban. Bangs is a boxer, and Cuban actually nice. Y'all
Nice.
think this little slim nigga, you know, the girls like him, he a handsome guy and all that,
Right.
but the nigga can fight.
Uh-huh.
My nigga Amin, that nigga strong as fuck, bro. Y'all seen the video where he had my ankle twisted up and shit like that. That MMA shit and all the kung fu karate shit, Amin really like that.
Show
You know what I'm saying?
Show is a boxer too. Show is a real boxer.
Show off is a monster.
Nice with the bags
Like,
and all that.
show off is
nice.
a monster, man. I respect everybody that down with it. I heard Debo pretty nice too. That's what I heard through the grapevine. I heard Debo pretty nice with the boxing. Like, yeah, you know.
Fun fact, I'm a southpaw. I fight southpaw.
But yeah, again, back to the ghostwriter shit though, man. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad, but it's also a business. Like, even if you look at with Danger Zone and A-Verb, it was like Verb like shit, nigga. And Verb really, I'm not defending.
Hold on, Danny. I don't mean to cut you off. Let's set that up since we here. Let's keep it 100.
Okay.
How everything played out as far as what Mickey showed and all that, whatever proof that Mickey showed and how it all played out from what Mickey said and what Danny was Danger, you know, so revealed on Restore Order. You got all the facts. Do you believe that A-Verb had a ghostwriter within Danger Zone? Yes or no?
Yes. Yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt. And here's the thing.
Talk to him, Danny.
Here's the thing. Danger and Verb were both in my top 5 battle rappers ever. They my personal favorite. Danger and Verb. Yeah, because it's Daylight. Yeah, it's Daylight, Rum Nitty, Emerson Kennedy, Lotta Zay.
Emerson Kennedy?
Yeah, he in my top 5. Like, Emerson got his own unique style, and he's so fucking nice with it. And then, so I got 6 favorite battle rappers, which would be Daylight, Nitty, Lotta Zay, Emerson Kennedy, Danger Zone, and Verb.
Lotta Zay, I forgot. He's a ghostwriter too, low-key.
He is, yeah.
Okay,
that's crazy. It's crazy that the best writers also write for other people. I mean, but I think crazy. That's really just the nature of things. Like, the best writers, you might as well write for, and for somebody looking for bars, you would go to the best niggas, you know what I'm saying? Because you want the best quality material. So, you know, but yeah, so yeah, it was, but I will say this, Verb, he didn't have like Danger write him like whole rounds. What Verb did, he just took the little bars he wanted, I guess he liked, and he built his own raps around it and just used the punch. Which is still ghostwriting.
Right. So, and I was gonna say, but the audacity to get whole rounds written for you, like, nigga,
he said the audacity.
I gotta write a whole round for only you to pick these 4 lines. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
I mean, I've done it. I've done it too. I've done it where I would write a whole round and I'd be like, just take whatever you want out of that, because you might not like everything. You just take whatever you want.
Who you did that for, Danny? Who you did that for?
I'm not. We not doing all that part now. Even for the one that's known, which by the way, Miss Hustle didn't use any of the lines.
I ain't asking about that, nigga. Don't get me in trouble. I ain't asking none of them.
Well, that's one that we can know about. The one we know about. You know what I'm saying? Right. Even in that, like, it was like, you just take whichever bar I don't care. You can use the whole shit if you want to. If you don't, you want to use one line, cool. You know what I'm saying?
From my understanding, you did that and that wasn't even asked for. You just volunteered bars and shit.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And yeah, man. Like, I'm gonna leave the ghostwriting part alone, because this is so much more I can say. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm get off that. Yeah, what's the next topic, sir? Next topic, sir. While we
have to go shit, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. Let me stop. Nah, I'm gonna just end it with this, with my feelings on how I feel about it, man. I feel like all you got is your raps. All you got is your pen in an acapella sense. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay,
and the game that we're in, all you have is your raps. Once you got that taken away, then all you are is a performer. You're pretty much an actor. You understand what I'm saying? And those thoughts that you're conveying with somebody else's pen is not your thought.
Let me ask you this. How do you feel about people who can write their own raps and have written their own raps, and they also have had bars given to them? Well, what do you think about that?
I call that laziness.
Okay.
It's just being lazy. You know what I'm saying?
I would think
also being lazy is going back to it's being lazy is also going back to what you said about people that can't live up to the challenge of their opponent, feel like they're gonna get their ass kicked, so they need steroids in their pen. You know what I'm saying? And them steroids are steroiding at that point in time.
Right. But but like in a sense of somebody who can't, like when you say an actor or a puppet, like in that scenario, that's more so of somebody who don't know how to rap. They can't write their own shit at all. And all they do is
why be in the game that's what it's specifically for? Why be in the game of
when you need those? I would say if you're one of those type of people, you definitely do not belong here. Do not belong in battle rap at all. Like go do something else, because that's the ultimate violation. You know what I'm saying? It's all wrong. Let me just say that it's all wrong. But for somebody like I honestly don't know any battle rapper that can't write their own rap. I never came across that ever. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm pretty sure like okay, let me just go to R&B. Like there's probably like our R&B artists that are great singers. They're just not great writers. And they don't know how to like structure choruses and bridges and verses and all that. So they have writers. So when you look in the credits of like a lot of these R&B singers, there's like a bunch of different writers who get writing credits. The singer is just the person that can sing it. So they're in a sense like what you would describe as you just a performer.
But that's the rules.
In battle rap, I don't think there is not one person in battle rap that is just a puppet or performer. Like I don't think there's one. If there is, if you look this thing, do you wait a minute? Look at that look on his.
You ever heard of Kwani?
You might have called me, huh?
You ever heard of Kwani Kush, my nigga?
Damn. I know about a lot of Zay. I'm
gonna take it there with you, nigga, because you brung it up. You gotta have to defend this person's honor. That's on you, but you brung it up. So I gotta be real in my own show. If I'm fake, then why am I doing this show for?
Right. Salute.
Did you ever write bars for Vicky Myers?
Every one of them. Every bar. Look at this. Hold on. Don't walk off the set, nigga. Hold on. We keeping shit real, right?
You like to partake on some cola, sir? Some generic soda, generic cola?
Partake a little, yeah.
I'll sit back for you, sir.
A smidgen. No, but listen, we keeping it real, right? We keeping it real. So when it came to Vicky battle rapping, it was like I knew behind the scenes that a lot of different women was having writers. So I'm like, I'm not finna send my wife in the battlefield unarmed, knowing what's going on out here. So I'm not finna, So
I'll play devil's advocate because I like Vicky. Salute to Vicky. Is she capable of writing her own bars? And you just said, "Let me write them for you. I'm gonna write them for you. Fuck it."
Yes, because she writes her own music. She writes music, but and she writes her own rap. In fact, she got a studio.
How's she doing, by the way? How's
she good, man? I wish she was. Let me see if she even.
No. Don't call her because I don't want her to smack you in the back of your head and do some crazy shit to you. She abuses you on camera, sir.
Oh shit, man. Now in terms of high level battle rap, no, she can't write battle rap.
Okay.
She writes rap. She write regular songs. Yeah, she do her own music in terms of writing that. But as far as battle rap, no, definitely not.
Let's get to this.
But hold on.
I'm sorry.
The Kwani Kush and Vicky they're no longer in battle rap. They're not part of battle rap. So I'm talking about like current day battle rap. If they're
no longer in battle rap because they got exposed to be having a ghostwriter. There's some people that aren't exposed that's still in battle rap.
Let me ask you this. Do you think or know that there are others in the culture today that get everything written for them?
I don't know. I think.
Okay. Yeah, because I honestly don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I give you that. I don't know. Like, are you in these group chats with these so-called ghostwriters?
No. You can't find like that can never be that can never be shown or proven or exposed. That's not like
writer's block one time.
I'm not in that.
You was in writer's block one time.
Yeah, of course. But as a battle rapper, you know what? Let me tell you something. Let me put this on the record too. Let me put this on the record. Because we keep shit all the way real. Y'all know me. I don't lie about shit. I don't troll. That now the writer's block thing, from writer's block to left side connection to EFB. One thing I don't like is people be like, and I know Lux said it when he battled Nitty. He said, "All you niggas go right together." What he said, cool runnings. All you niggas gotta go right together. Mm-hmm. That's never been true. None of us sound like each other. Like Rum Nitty don't sound like Geechi. Geechi don't sound like Danny.
You ain't
Danny
gonna sound like somebody that trade no bars though, Danny.
No. Okay, now. That's how. Can I land the plane? Can I cook the food before you? So there's never been a situation where niggas sit down at a table or get on a conference call and everybody's just writing raps together. That's never happened in EFB, left side connection, or writer's block. Now, if a nigga say, yo, let me hear your round, and he say, yo, bro, that's fire. But if you said it like this, it'll be more fire. So yeah, that happened. Where a nigga be like, yo, you can fix that bar. You should say this instead of saying that. Then it's like, okay, good.
So let's go with that nuance. Let's just go with that little bit of what you're saying. Because people say that and try to get away with that. Isn't that still considered ghostwriting because it's editing?
No. If somebody helped, if somebody gave you an idea or gave you a concept, like when you see it all the time, where niggas be like, oh, we just bounce ideas around and we bouncing on. That's not ghostwriting.
Okay, so let's just say that bar I gave you is the hottest bar in the damn song. And I want my 5% for that, man.
I like that. That's good.
The line that everybody's in the club saying that in the club.
That's fine.
So it's considered right. If I get my percentage off of that, and the person agrees, like, yeah, you know what? You did give me the hottest line in the what you call it, even though it was like,
if a nigga gave you a line, and that line was like, let's take battle rap, for example. A nigga gave you a bar, and that bar would turn out to be the biggest haymaker in the battle that everybody walked away from. Was that ghostwriting? And a nigga, if a nigga gave you a completely original idea, yeah. If it was already your idea and the nigga just tweaked it a little bit, is that ghostwriting? A little edit. It's a gray area. I give you that. Because I don't really consider, like, ghostwriting is where a nigga be like, look, matter of fact, I got a paper right here, right? So let's just say this paper right here, y'all, all these bars, right?
Who wrote that for? Who's that for?
Hit the button. Actually, this is my own round that I battled Gemini in the UK. Shout out to Gemini. He's one of the biggest battlers over there in the UK.
How long ago was that, Danny? How long ago was that?
No, this is probably last year. This is so I just so happened to write it on paper.
You still got that fucking paper.
I know, right? But anyway, ghostwriting is if I say, yo, bro, this is your verse, memorize it. That's like the ultimate violation. That's ghostwriting for sure. If a nigga just throw you a line, yo, bro, put this bar in there. Have there been writing credits that niggas unnamed writing credits in a lot of battles? Yes, without a doubt, man. For sure, like where a nigga just said a bar. I done had bars where I said, and a nigga be like, yo, bro, if you said it a little more like this, it'll be more fire. And I'm like, oh damn, you right. So even me even me, I've had bars where a nigga gave me an idea and I just switched it up a little bit, like, okay, good looking. Even myself, you know what I'm saying? So, but as far as like, so editing and helping with ideas, like I honestly don't really see like that as the same thing as somebody ghostwriting for you. You know what I mean? Because we all able to come up with our own raps. For the most part, we should all. If you're call yourself a battle rapper, you definitely should be able to come up with your own bars. Now, again, in Verb situation, I mean, Verb is still one of the greatest writers we ever seen in battle rap. They talking about, oh, well, KD helped them with bars and Danger Zone helped them with bars. Okay, I saw that. That still don't take away that, because then I see people like trying to erase Verb whole legacy and shit. I'll take him off the Rushmore, and now everything he's ever said is in question now. You know, because you know how it go, Debo. Once you get caught up in some shit one time, a nigga wanna look at see this. Once you get caught up, they say everything is in question.
Everything is in question.
I see that, man. That's
but look at the feeling though of an MC that would never in a fucking life get questioned not one time. We could say that about Danny Myers. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, for sure.
There's no human on this earth that could say I vote for Danny Myers and we would believe that shit. It's Danny, nigga.
I'm trying to think. I'm really thinking to like a Jay-Z or a Nas, and like if somebody gave them an idea, or because honestly, we all draw inspiration from.
Well, I remember Ghostface used to say in the studio they used to throw little darts at each other. You know what I'm saying, to pick up where they left off and stuff like that. I can understand that.
But that's not. Well, if you talking about like they freestyling, ciphering, or
just songs, regular songs and shit.
Oh, like a song.
Might give me a line like this, or such and such might give me a line.
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
okay. Well,
I'm just
yeah, like
what you're saying.
Yeah. I think that's just kind of always been around and always gonna be around. You know what I'm saying? As far as motherfucker giving you a line or editing a line for you or giving you an idea. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, like I could have a conversation with somebody and they might just say something and I'm like, oh shit, I can make a bar out of that. And then I'll turn it into a bar. You know, that happens every day for real. Like regular conversations can inspire a bar. So, but yeah, man, the ghostwriting thing, it's not going nowhere. But I also want to say it's really not as bad as people make it, because like not everybody's doing it. It ain't like everybody's writing for everybody and everybody's getting help. Like that's a few cases. Is it around? Yes. Has it been around? Yes. Will it always be? Look at this nigga. I'm telling you the truth. Look at this nigga, man. All right, that's it. That's my time, folks. That's my fucking time. I'm Danny Myers. I'm Danny Myers. Y'all tune in Monday through Friday and subscribe to my YouTube channel, My Brother's Keeper. Me and my brother Red. We cover all battle rap topics, movies, all kind of shit.
Danny, I want to hear none of
it. We're gonna bring Debo on the show too. We're gonna bring Debo on the show, man.
Danny.
Salute to the big homie. Big homie, man.
Danny.
What?
Let me chastise you. I got the Gucci belt.
Hey, look.
Premium leather. Premium leather. Shout out to 3-letter man. Premium leather.
You know our kids used to grab the belt. That's when they fucked up. And the mama be like, boy, if you don't let this boy, as soon as you let this belt go, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Listen, battle rap is always gonna be a voodoo taboo thing to me. I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm a fan of your work, I want to be a fan of your thoughts of how you
say it again. Matter of fact, you get a bar guy for that. Say that again. If I'm a fan of your work, I want to be a fan of your thoughts. Bar guy.
You know what I'm saying? That's somebody else's thoughts on how they want to.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna steal that from you. Now you done ghost wrote for me. Now I'm finna start saying that shit. Bar guy.
I hear ghostwriting for Danny Myers. I'm just letting y'all know. Let me ask you a question. It's crazy, right? Because I remember hearing, and it fucked my head up to this day. Real shit. I remember hearing Chilla Jones said, "Yo, I wrote for 2 dudes or Summer Madness, and they was battling each other." Was crazy.
Listen, I believe him 100%. I'm gonna say that. I 100%. I never asked him. I never called him and said, "Yo, who was it? What was the battle?" No, I never asked him. I didn't care. I don't give a fuck. But
you know how insane that is. Go ahead.
But I was about to say, I never heard of that. Like I've never heard of that ever. Like a nigga wrote for the writing for different people has always been a thing, but writing for the same two niggas that's battling each other. So at the end of the day, it's really the Geppetto, the puppet master, like Chilla is really the one behind the string. So ultimately, he kind of controls who wins the battle. Right?
Crazy. That is crazy.
Because what if he give this nigga, he's writing for the same two niggas. Now imagine he say, man, this one fire. I'm gonna get this one to him. I kind of want him to win. That's crazy.
Crazy.
That you're winning or losing a battle depends on another nigga behind the scene.
Danny, you know what's crazy in the caffeine era? It was only a selective few battle rappers getting that bread or getting to the everybody wanted to get into that door. You was in that door, but we gotta recall this though, Danny. It was in Cali, and it was only probably a handful, probably like 20 people the most, male and female, actually getting there. So the money was so plentiful. I can imagine that people are calling the ghostwriters saying, "Yo, I'm getting this bread. Yo, you can get this bread too. I just need you to write these bars." So imagine not only want to call them disrespectful and say low tier, but status wise, yes. But imagine all the amazing pens that was like a part of that caffeine era, really not a part of it, but a part of it. The turnaround was so crazy. Every month,
I know, right?
Event.
No, that's some real shit.
You know what I'm saying? So pretty much they just tainting the history books on how shit, evolved, around this.
That's some real shit. But I will say though, a lot of the battles we did see on Caffeine involve some of the best writers. So you seen B-Dots in there. You seen me on there like every week. It's like the niggas that don't need help, niggas that don't need a nigga to write. So you seen the Chilla won Cody during that pandemic era. You know what I'm saying? The Caffeine, like Chilla is like, this nigga won the King of the Dot Chain and the URL. I don't want to say URL, but it's pretty much the URL belt. Cody, you know what I'm saying? But you're right though. Just imagine how many niggas probably had niggas help because during that time, like you said, it's only like 20 people in there, 30 people. You know what I'm saying? So
damn near.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the bars got to be crazy, and because everything is small room. Everything is small room. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I never looked at it from that angle, but that's actually a good point you just made.
Ghostwriting Week was up low key behind the scenes.
Ghostwriters was making bread.
He was making bread too, nigga.
I want to say this, man. I never ever, and I can say this for 100% fact. I never got $1 ever for writing. Never, like if I helped somebody or gave a nigga a bar or whatever, it was just on GP. Like I never got paid. Like I was never on a payroll, and niggas was cash apping me. Like yo, give me, I'm gonna send you $1,000 or whatever, $1,500, and you come up with some bars. I just never happened.
But let me just ask you two questions.
Even consider myself. So when you say like the infamous ghostwriters, like a nigga like QP, I'm pretty sure he was getting like QP a hustler. You know what I'm saying? So Quantum, he get to the bread. He get to the bread one way or another. You know what I'm saying? Battle rap outside of battle rap. So I know he was getting, niggas get paid.
Let me ask you these two questions. We can get off the ghostwriting shit, right? I just want to ask you personally, you Danny Myers. You don't have to name no names. You don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool on that. Have you ever written rounds for a person in a battle?
No, round, no, never wrote that. No,
never no a round or rounds. Never wrote one round. Two rounds.
If I wrote rounds and just motherfuckers just pick whatever they wanted to take out of there, kind of like how Verb or the Danger Zone show or Mickey Fact show, like he go the whole round, but then he only highlighted the words or the actual punches that Verb used in those battles. So that's also you could say I wrote round, but was the whole round used? No, but I did write rounds.
Okay.
Yeah. So in that sense, but were they used? No.
Now, was it male or female? Or both?
Damn. Oh, damn. Damn, nigga, why you what kind of chair is this? Hold on. First of all, hey, hold on. No, look. In the interrogation room.
You have some of this to go with it too.
Because you can't give me the soda and the chips, I cannot answer that question. Because I'm not getting the soda or the chips. Now, if he was here and was at an interrogation, you know, maybe we could work a deal out for them chips. I ain't gonna say, but I want to ask you that. Yeah. This is a thought. This is something I always wanted to know. Like, I'm just asking, but I always wondered this. Like, a nigga that paid for bars and then he got 30. I always wanted to know what the fucking conversation was after the battle. Nigga, I paid you for these fucking bars and I got 30, my nigga. I need my, like, do you get the money back? Or like, do y'all fight? Like, what happens? Do you use that writer again for another battle? Or like, do you go to reach out to a different nigga? Like, that's a real something I always been wanting to know. I never had the answer to it, but because I don't, because honestly, bro, I don't care what these niggas doing in their personal business. I just worry about mine. Just worry about me. You know what I'm saying? But that's some shit though. Like, a nigga pay for bars and still lose.
Crazy.
Like, if you choke, that's on you. All the writer can do is write the shit. It's up to you to do the work. And another thing I want to say, that it still work. It still work. Even if somebody wrote that's like I don't know what's the toughest part is coming up with the raps or actually memorizing the raps or the actual execution of the rap. Because it's a three-part thing to a battle. It's the coming up with the bars, memorizing the bars, getting your performance down, and then actually doing it on the stage.
Right.
So now, while somebody might have wrote the shit, the person that's performing it still has to memorize it and still has to get up there and say that shit perfectly in one take.
Just because they fire on a page doesn't mean they're going to convey that when you're performing.
So there are people that probably have they're better at the performing part. They're not so good with the writing part, and they're so that's why you said they are performers. They're battle rap performers, not a battle rapper. Right. You know what I'm saying? And it could be vice versa. It's motherfuckers that know how to write real good. They just don't know how to rap it that good and perform it.
Crazy switch.
Or they always choking. They always choking and can't remember their own raps type shit. So I still give credit even to the motherfuckers that can get up there and say that shit. Like, even just take Vicky. I'll use Vicky for example. Vicky was able to memorize the shit and get up there and perform it. Like, and it was getting crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was like, that's still a talent within itself. You know what I'm saying? But so I know people don't respect it, and that's why they got her up out of battle rap. Because I remember, I think it was the Angry Fan interview. She was on Cap's show one night, and Caps grilled her, and she broke. She wasn't media trained. I don't even know why I let her do that fucking interview. Like, if she doesn't do that interview, Vicky probably still battling to this day. This is a fact.
Nah, I doubt it. I'm gonna tell you why. I doubt it.
Because they eventually would have known.
No. I'm gonna tell you why. Because you know what I'm saying, you and Vicky is like real honest, nice people. It would have came out somewhere down the line.
Probably.
I couldn't cover that. I couldn't cover that for the rest of your time.
You can't go that long, right?
You somewhere down the line, you a crack, nigga, because you're too much of a nice person.
So, but I'm saying it was like that interview ended her career because like they knew at that point when she said, "Yeah, my husband be helping me," but like when she said that, it was over. It was over. Then they had a Facebook post and all the girls was on there going crazy on her. And it was like, that you're like, bitch, you are a fucking cheater. You're a cheat code. Cause for one, You have Danny Myers writing your fucking raps. These same bitches might have a writer, but they writer ain't Danny Myers. So they it's a lot of disdain there. They're mad about this shit. Like, bitch, my writer ain't Danny.
But this is what I'm gonna do.
I can never beat you. No one's gonna beat.
This is what
girl was gonna beat Vicky.
This is what I'm gonna do. Even though all that happened and shit, to me, Vicky is one of the realest people I've came across to kick it with, because she's very honest. She'll keep it 100 with you. You know what I'm saying? Nice. Like at the end of the day, man, she's a dope soul. Now let's pass that. Here we go. This record era. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
Hold on. Let me do my impression. Hold on. Oh yeah, Danny Myers. Yeah, let me tell you something, brother. It's this record era, brother. We're here.
Oh God.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hulk Hogan ain't around no more. You know what I'm saying? Hulk Hogan ain't around no more for this record era. You know what I'm saying? We dissed him. He's gone, brother. No more niggas. Right. See, I'm just saying. We can't talk about that. Yeah. So Danny Myers, I'm gonna ask you a question. Danny Debo's not here right now, so I'm gonna ask you a question. What do you feel about this record era, and how you feel about it right now as it's going on today, brother?
It's amazing. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Okay. It's really it's dope, man. This is battle rap. This is battle rap. You know what I mean? We remember when Dipset and them used to go back and forth with niggas and all the mixtape era, the DJ Clue, DJ Envy, who else? Who Kid, DJ K-Spray. You know, shout out to all them, man. But niggas used to have the disc records on them joints, and niggas was lined up. Where was they at? Debo, Canal Street. Where was they at when they had the blankets laid out?
That's where all the Africans
laid out on the ground with all the CDs. Yeah, I was there. I'm from that era. So I was there, man. So I like it because it's still part of battle rap, and it's kind of like putting the emphasis back on rapping, and also. Like it's a distraction from all the negative shit that's happening in battle rap and this nigga arguing with this nigga and they beefing and all this corny shit, all these spaces and all like niggas is getting back to rapping. So I love it. So salute to everybody that even dropped one, whether they won or lost. Like from True Foe, Mickey Fax, Jae Millz, K Walker, B Magic, Top Floor Loot, everybody that been dropping them. You know, Cassidy, niggas is outside, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? You know, I really just waiting on one of these niggas to diss me so I can go and get in my, you know what I'm saying? So luckily.
Well, we going to keep it 100. Joey Badass annoyed your ass, nigga.
Hey, he ain't want that. Joey ain't need that. Listen, you know I'm with the diss record shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm down. I'll do this. So shout out to Daylight. I'll do this. But
let me ask you. Go ahead. I'll let you convey your message. Go ahead. My fault.
No, I'm just waiting. Like one thing I don't like is niggas not fighting back though.
I was gonna ask you that because I was gonna. So let me ask you this question. You can land your plane here. Jae Millz, this verb, really no response. He did do that record and shit like that, but he didn't really go full throttle like, you know what I'm saying, pause like we wanted to do. Like he was supposed now Jay, you know, we know about Mickey with the 7-Day Plague, obviously, same thing, pretty much, right? So so Easy is getting destroyed on a diss record from Jae Millz. Now, I just put up a blog saying he had the top tier diss, and that shit was on 300K. That's way more than a lot of motherfucking diss records on views and shit. Why are you not going hard to get? And that would have been.
I literally just said this.
You gotta top this segment up, Danny. Me and you might have to make a show together, East and West. You know what I'm saying? We gonna put West and West first, East and West Coast. We doing good together right now. This no more, nigga. We just you feel me?
That's a fact.
But why though, Danny? Why you?
I don't respect it, bro. And I just said it. Battle Rap Dose just clipped it. It's on the Twitter, it's on my timeline. But whatever. I was like, yo, nigga, you have the ability to make diss records. You really start blowing up and taking off. You put that top tier diss out, and you was going at everybody. Now here's one man in particular that's going at you specifically, calling you out, and you're basically like, nah, I'm gonna battle him he won't take the battle on the stage. I ain't gonna battle him in that lane. No, I don't respect that. That's not no MC shit.
This is the opportunity. This is the moment. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't like
that. I ain't gonna excuse Verb. I ain't like the shit. I ain't like how Verb played that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't like how Verb played it to where he put out the one little joint and then kind of nothing else. And then Mickey dropped 7, 8, 9 joints on you And it's like, where's the response? He said the response was supposed to come yesterday, as a matter of fact. He said, February 22nd, I'm dropping my joint or whatever, and I ain't seen nothing yet. But I don't respect no nigga getting slapped and just walking away or turning the other cheek. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that.
That's not hip hop.
Cool. It's not hip hop. And some nigga was defending Easy on my post when he was like, well, yo, Jay-Z didn't respond to every fucking thing and this and that and the third. I'm like, well, first of all, nigga, so you saying Easy is Jay-Z now? Like, first of all, Easy ain't Jay-Z, bro. And Easy, you already dissed niggas before. Like, we know you could do it.
Right.
I think, you know what I think, bro? I think when he he dropped the Cassidy joint and niggas they wasn't fucking with it. I think that may have discouraged Easy. And Jae Millz is kind of like, he knocking shit down. Like he out here beating niggas up. And I don't know if Easy if his ego will allow him to take a L like that. But here's the thing though, Easy. It don't matter if you go in there with Jae Millz and lose. I don't care about the winner or the loser. We just want to see the fade. And you're not gonna lose no respect. Debo, you never seen a nigga get beat up and niggas don't respect them no more. You never seen that.
That's
niggas gonna respect you, win, lose, or draw. They respect the fact that you fought.
You fought back.
You fought back. Niggas, like, if you run from the fade, that's where niggas, like, that's where your credibility go down. So
say one more time. Say that shit one more time.
Yo, man, listen, you can fucking fight, win, lose, or draw, man. You're not gonna lose no respect. You only lose respect when you run from the fight or a nigga sock you in your fucking mouth and you run. You go get some help, or you try to have niggas jump a nigga. Like, that's buster shit. We don't do that. I don't know where niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's buster shit. So anyway, Easy. It's okay to lose. We just want to see the fight. Like, just go ahead and because here's the thing. I'm pretty sure on a stage, Easy probably gonna beat Jae Millz. He might. I would put my money on Easy on the stage. On the records, I got Jae Millz. Now, both of them have their strengths and weaknesses in both arenas, but it's all battle rap. It's all part of battle rap. Me and Quest McCody dropped several diss records on each other, and then we battled on Apollo. We was going back and forth, dropping records every day, me and Quest McCody. Then we battled on the stage.
Right.
So it's a win-win all around for the culture, and it tests your metal. It tests your metal and your merit as a rapper, as an MC.
Let me add on to that, though. As a servant of the culture, a person that puts in the work for the community of the culture, you're giving them that content for them to want to stay around and continue to hear and see what you got to display.
Exactly. If you're the algorithm, that adds to the algorithm. If you're like, oh shit, that nigga Jae Millz put this shit out on Easy and then Easy fire right back. Now Jae Millz about to drop his second one and then oh shit, Easy dropped back. That's algorithm talk. Here's what I think. Here's what I think. I'm gonna tell you this. I think with Easy and shit, he feel like he wants to be the A side. He feel like Jae Millz is under him, so he don't feel like he needs to throw a diss record at him. Because if Jae Millz was motherfucking Tay Roc or say a Surf or and I'm not taking nothing away from Jae Millz. I'm talking about the quote unquote status people want to see people into right now, right? If they feel like he was on the top of the mountain as not his diss record music, but this battle rap period, then Easy would have probably threw a shot at him because he feel like the opportunity is there. But he feel like Jae Millz is not the opportunity because, you know what I'm saying, it's a lose-lose situation for him because they feel like they hate him. They feel like Easy feel like they hate him to the point they feel like anything he put out, they're gonna shit on his shit. I say for me, I'm neutral. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no dog in this fight other than whoever makes the fire shit is the winner. Facts. And you're right. The winner. You're right. And as much as niggas feel like I hate Easy and shit, I ain't going. But if Easy came and dropped some fire, nigga, I would be the first nigga on here to be like, yo, that nigga dropped some fire. That was fire. Head, nigga. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm the same way. Like I fuck with both gentlemen. I don't care who win or look. I'm not like on somebody's side with fucking pom-pom. Like I don't. That's not got my own family here to be. That's what I think about and worry about. Nigga, I don't worry about these two niggas like I go hang out with these niggas. Exactly. Like that's what I'm saying. Who's dropping that fire? And that's what I'm saying. Like Easy, you can't look at Jae Millz and somebody was like defending Easy, like, oh well. I say, yo, Jae Millz is a highly respected battle rap legend. I don't care what you look at him.
Fact. They don't understand that.
Niggas like, oh, you mean how is Jae Millz respected when he lost his last couple battles on the stage? It's like, what the fuck that got to do with the respect the culture has for this man?
Come on, Danny, hit him with the history, man.
The same nigga, Murder Mook, was going to his block every day looking for Jae Millz because they told Mook that Jae Millz was the toughest nigga around. And Mook said, I gotta prove myself with Jae Millz. Millz, Murder Mook.
He was the gold standard.
Niggas is talking about Mook like Mook GOAT level. Mook is like, to me, if it ain't me, it's Mook is the fucking GOAT, right? And it's like, all right, cool. Like the GOAT is looking for Jae Millz. Why the fuck would he not be respected as an MC? So you knew
anybody's just talking to him right now.
Go do your fucking research, man. You would never talk down on Jae Millz. You don't gotta be a fan of him. You don't have to. You don't have to like his style at all. But that don't take away how the culture look. One man's perspective or 10 niggas' perspective on one nigga don't actually change the outcome of what the reality is. So Jae Millz is definitely a worthy opponent for anybody. As a matter of fact, you should feel honored that a nigga like Jae Millz or Mickey Facts want to fade with you. That's why I told Truffaut when he came on the show. I said, bro, fuck who won or lost. We gave it to Mickey Facts for sure. But the fact is, nigga, you in a win-win situation. You battled a world-known, respected hip-hop artist whose pen is respected by the best pens in hip-hop music. The nigga teaches a school, and he's a dope battle rapper. So, yeah, you lost a battle, but now you got way more followers now. You know what I'm saying? Poor God. Danny is talking. Your fucking followers went up. Your money went up. You lit from a fight that you lost. That's all I'm saying. So Easy, like Jae Millz is, bro, you need to be honored because I will never look at Easy above Jae Millz. Not at this particular point in time in battle rap history. I'm not going to put Easy career above Jae Millz. I'm not going to do that. So you can't look down on Jae Millz like you're above him and he's not worthy of your fucking time. We're not doing that.
Are you finished with your statement?
The floor is yours.
I just want everybody to know. I want everybody to know I wrote that for Danny. I ghostwritten that whole
Hey, man,
that whole rant he did, that's me. I'm sorry, my fault, Danny, my fault.
Hold on, let me get off camera. I'm embarrassed.
Oh, my fault, Danny. I ghostwrite for Danny. You know what I'm saying? I write his rants. I don't write his raps. I write his rants. Rants and raps are two different things. Come on, it's not taboo yet. Rants and raps are two different things.
There we go.
No, salute to you, man. That was
I would like if Jae Millz threw a record at me or shot at me, I'm honored. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, that's Jae Millz. Because it's somebody, it's not like a lower tier nigga. Like
he's one of the greats.
This is what I'm saying. Like
one of the greats.
If a low tier nigga shot at Easy right now.
Let me tell you something. Now it's my turn. Don't mean it to cut you off. With black people, us as black people, time fucks us up because what we did yesterday gets looked at not as great as today or what's gonna happen tomorrow. And that's fucked up. Now we can't live in the past. You know what I'm saying? We gotta, you know what I'm saying, live for the present and prepare for the future. But you can't change history on the great things we've once did because it helps us get to where we are today. Am I right or wrong?
Absolutely right.
Now,
Absolutely.
If Jae Millz wouldn't do what he done, you know what I'm saying, in them streets and make this rap shit as exciting, you know what I'm saying, for us to want to be inspired and have a ton of kids out there to do what he done, we wouldn't be here today, nigga. If it wasn't for a nigga like Jae Millz, we wouldn't be here today. He's an architect, pioneer, and he's a great fucking battle rapper. Whatever form you're talking about, whether it be on the beats or acapella, nigga, that's how I feel.
That nigga's a battle rapper to the core. Hey, when Puffy did the making a band, didn't he go get E-Ness to go
That's a fact.
With, it was at Jae Millz?
Yeah. You know what that did for E-Ness? Because Jae Millz was such a revered battle rapper that everybody feared him. And put Ness on the map. Like, who the fuck
is
this?
That's what I'm saying.
Crazy.
Millz been put niggas on. Millz is the bro. What did I tell you before we even got to this? What did I tell you? And it's on this same fucking episode. I said when I was in New York running around battling niggas, they said we gotta go. We got a nigga named Jae Millz for you. That's what I said. This is two totally unrelated things, but it just goes to show how important Jae Millz has always been.
That's a
this
fact.
This was back in 2000 when I was in New York. Niggas was like, yo, we got a nigga named Jae Millz. We got to see y'all niggas battle. Like I said, it never happened. They never happened. But Jae Millz was the nigga who everybody had to go see. If you was somebody and you was fire, Murder Mook going every fucking day looking for this nigga Jae Millz. Murder Mook told me Millz was like the first nigga he ever like wrote a specific rap for. All the other battles, he just had bars laying around and he was just battling. When it came to that Millz battle, he said the battle was going down on a Saturday. It was Wednesday. That nigga said, I started writing a whole new rap for this man. Millz made Murder Mook write for him, nigga. So there's no fucking way, no parallel universe exists where Easy is looking at Jae Millz like you're not worth battling on a record. Or acapella. Like, no, you can't have it one way or the other. I don't respect it. I'm not gonna respect it.
Right.
Nigga, a nigga dissed me on record. We battling on record. You called me out for the stage, we going to the stage.
Right.
That's just me.
I have a question. Before I forget. Tay Roc, one of the greatest battles I've ever seen. I was there, present. Then they had to separate y'all niggas.
God.
I was there. What you talking about? I always had to separate y'all. Y'all niggas was getting crazy. Y'all two momentum rappers, man, and the fire between y'all was like, you know what I'm saying, was this like there, like, I was just bumping heads and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Classic, yeah.
How do you feel about a Tay Roc? You know what I'm saying? Like, just give me, you know, it's like I'm saying him because I feel like he's literally the logo and did everything he had to do in his name to make it where he's at today, as far as like, you know what I'm saying, on battle rap. What do you feel about a Tay Roc today?
I've always said, and it's on record, I said, yo, if Smack ever decided to like step down as being the face of URL, he should pass the keys to Tay Roc. You know what I'm saying? I felt like Tay Roc, as like when Mook and Rex was sitting down and when Lux was sitting down and they wasn't outside, Roc had that URL flag, all them gnomes, all them Summer Madnesses, giving out shots, classic performances, classic quotables. Roc put in the most work, you know what I'm saying, and really laid that flag down. I feel like he should damn near own a stake in the company. You know what I'm saying? Like some type of,
I agree.
You know, we gonna give you a percentage of the company to make sure that when you done battling, you still got a guaranteed check coming. As long as we getting the check, you gonna get a piece of the money too. You know what I'm saying? That's Roc is one of the most professional battle rappers that ever existed. He's dead. He's actually like GOAT level. He can be argued. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, it's a lot of people that do the Rushmores, and you know, you obviously have Mook, Lux, always got the kind of like the two solidified spots. Then it kind of changes from like Disaster, Verb, Hitman, Holla, Rex, maybe Hollow the Don. I feel like Roc name is could be Rushmore worthy for sure. And somebody just said it. What rapper just said it? He said, "Yo, Roc should have his own museum. Like he should be in a." Somebody just said that. I forgot what rapper just said. Maybe it was A$AP Rocky or one of them. But like from the hip hop community, from Benny the Butcher to Lloyd Banks to all, they all respect Roc. Roc is that guy, bro. Roc is that guy. Like, I don't have no bad words for that man. You know, we had our issue. You know what I'm saying? That we had issues. You know what I mean? But it got resolved, and we took it to the stage. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I got another one. You versus Twork. Now, the battle that y'all did, y'all couldn't do it on the roof. Obviously, so y'all went into the park. What park was that, by the way?
Now, I don't know. It was right around the corner from Avocado House, man. I ain't never been to that park before, but they complained about the noise on the roof.
Right. So, but the reason why I asked that because I think it was even better because the way Avocado shot it, it just looked so good, man. Salute to Avocado. That battle, and the battle the battle was fire too,
man. Yo, that was supposed to happen on initiation, the first initiation card they threw, and Twork didn't show up. He no showed me. You know what I'm saying? And rescheduled it. We rescheduled it. Now it's the day of the battle. It's Saturday. I'm on the roof. I think Saga and B-Dot going crazy. You know what I'm saying? They having a classic. I'm on the roof. Twork is on the roof. They like, all right, y'all next. I'm ready. I've been ready for months for this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm locked in. That nigga Twork like, hey, man, bro, I ain't got my third round, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I only got 2 rounds. I can't do it today. Like, what? I said, nigga, well, you can't, can you freestyle? He like, bro, come on, it's Danny Myers. I'm not finna fucking freestyle. I was like, you ain't got no old mixtape verse you can do for the third, just so we can shoot this shit while we here. Cause you already know show. Now we here. Now he like, bro, can we just do it tomorrow, Sunday? Fuck it. He said, just give me tonight. I'm gonna come up with my third. I'm gonna get my third together and we can battle tomorrow. All right, cool. Fuck it. So we wait the next day. Now we finna go on the roof. The lady on avocado floor, she done seen because these niggas disrespectful. Niggas done left blunts.
Right. They got
all on the fucking roof. She like, we ain't having this shit 2 days in a row. Fuck that. Right. She called the building manager. The manager called Avo. No more of that. No more. So now it's like, we gonna have to reschedule this shit again. I said, no, fuck that. Fuck that. It's got to happen today because it was supposed to happen yesterday. You said you got your third. Nigga, we going to an alley. We can go to the fucking corner, the Walmart parking lot. Avo said, yo, I know a park around the corner. Fuck it. Let's go to the park. We did it right on the basketball court, nigga. And it was amazing. It was an amazing battle. Yo, Smack, drop me and Twork on YouTube or drop me and Tay Roc on YouTube or even me and Mike P on YouTube. Stop fucking playing with me.
No, I deserve
these YouTube drops, man.
I asked that question to ask you this, right? You were talking about you and Lux and shit like that. Like, if you ever get that opportunity, you're gonna go off and shit like that. Now, say with Twork, he's one of the revered battle rappers of today. A lot of people, love his style, copy his style, or whatever, and shit like that. But how does it feel like to say? And this is not going against Twork, but I want to have an understanding in your battle rap mind on how does it feel when you get that opportunity, such as a Twork or a Rum or Surf and shit, and pretty much it just doesn't go the way, you know what I'm saying, you wanted to, or they wasn't prepared for it, or they overcompensate for that battle and shit. Cause I know having a battle versus a Loaded Lux, all types of shit is going through your mind and shit. Sometimes you can overcompensate and overdo it, underdo it because you wasn't prepared right. You know what I'm saying? So for how did you felt when you seen Twork on that stage versus Lux? Like was you coaching him?
yo, man. I think you hit you. This how I know you a real analyst, man. You really do this. Like you really are this.
Yes.
There's some things that you do, and there's some things that you are. So I say that to say you said it already. When you say overthink it, this was one of those situations where Twork you did too much. You didn't have to do. You did too much. You overshot it, and I think you dropped the ball. Then you was choppy on top of that. I know you had just the whole going to jail right before the battle type shit. Probably fucked up too. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it was just too many different things that just went wrong. And then Lux got him out of there, man. And I know that's one of the battles. If Twork do over, I feel like if there's any battle he could do over, it would be that one.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. You can overthink it. You overthink it. Some of these niggas scare niggas. Some of these niggas scare you into doing shit that you probably never did before or shit you normally don't do. Motherfuckers just gotta stick to their game plan and stick to what they normally do, and you'll be all right.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what got you there in the first place.
That's what got you there. You know what I'm saying? And you're right, man. Sometimes people will get a big ass shot. So let's take, for example, I'm gonna give you another one. Let's take Rum Nitty versus Tay Roc. Prior to the battle, people were saying, yo, Rum Nitty, all you do is punch, all you do, you ain't got nothing else. You don't do shit else. You angle. So now you get the Tay Roc battle. It's some big battles, Tay Roc. Now Nitty tries to angle the training angle, or whatever, in the third round, didn't work. Backfired on him. And a lot of people feel like, damn, boy, you was cooking, and then when you did that, now they booing Nitty and all this shit. It's like, why you just didn't stick to what you normally do? Like, you didn't have to do that angle. And like, so that was a situation of, you know, sometimes we listen to the fans, and it's crazy because the fans will say, "Oh, you don't do this, you don't do this, you don't do this." Then when you do it, they mad at you for doing it. They be like, "Why you just didn't stick to what you normally do?" And you like, "Nigga, y'all the ones told me I need to add this or do this and shit like that." So I seen Nitty, you know, go through that. You know, that was one of them battles where I bet you if he could have did that battle all over again, he would have not did that third round angle. It would have just kept him punching. You know what I'm saying? That's why they even talking about doing a rematch now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I think a lot of like some particular battles can make you overshoot or undershoot. You know what I'm saying? You might underperform. You like normally me, I'm like, bro, I'm pretty. That's why I pretty much take every battle serious. Every battle. Like even when you see me on a small name versus somebody you never heard of, I'm still going crazy. Like I stay in the train of thought of constantly going crazy and going as hard as I could go. I never under delivered. Yeah, there's been battles where I stumbled or choked or whatever. But as far as the material go and the intention, it never changed. It never. It's the same for every nigga. Every nigga got to get out of here.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this is my last question, but we're gonna land this plane and bring it home. It's battle rap, man. This Geechi Gotti thing, man. Salute, man, to Geechi, man. Free Geechi and shit. But I want to ask you this question. You know what I'm saying? We could dabble a little bit on there, but there's a question I really want to get to. This Geechi Gotti thing really led into the entertainment industry, the hip hop industry versus battle rap. You know what I'm saying? It's a big thing right now, all because of one man situation. Right. Now, see, I won't go on these cameras and say, "Yeah, Geechi did this," and then no, I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I've been around too much. I got wisdom to understand that's not a fair assessment of a person. You don't know if a person did anything or not. I don't give a fuck what you think. You know what I'm saying? It's irresponsible as to say, "Oh, this person did such that." I don't give a fuck who says what. What I'm saying is his situation that he's in right now, that they quote unquote allegedly charging him for. It is what it is. I'm not gonna sit here and judge no man because I could be judged. You know, anybody could be fucking judged. It's just
I'm not definitely not judging. My thoughts on it. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm disappointed. As my, you know, I look at him as a little brother, and I feel like that's something he didn't have to do. You know, but because I see everybody like counting up money and shit, but you never know somebody's situation. So let's start there. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody like, well, he do the podcast and he got the every fucking bar merch, the EFB merch. He got the other his own podcast, the no studio in. He could do walkthroughs, features, which all of this may be true. But having access to money and having money is always two different things. You know what I'm saying? Like you never know what somebody's situation was. But I feel like that is something he didn't have to go do. It was like your living condition. Is it like when I'm from the hood. I'm from the hood. He's from the hood. So we know it's times where you took those penitentiary. I've done it. We take those penitentiary chances so you come up. Once you come up and you kind of make it out the hood, it's like there should never be a time where you go back. Once I got out the game about 11 years ago, I never went back. No matter how broke I was or how bad I was off, I'd rather slow roll it to get to the bag, however way I get to it. People be like, "Damn, Danny, why you battle so much?" Well, that's probably because I'm not in the streets the way I was. You know what I'm saying? When I was able to shoot 12,000 arrests, and then the next day when they bought a house in Vegas, a couple months later, opened up a shoe store and opened up a video game store. Like that's when I was making street money. You know what I'm saying? Now that I'm just making battle rap money and regular work money, it ain't the same level. So you have to adjust your lifestyle depending on your income. And I know it's tough. It's definitely tough. But yeah, man. Anytime we take a risk, we know the risk. We know the risk of the outcome. We know that. We know. You know what I mean? And another thing I see. Shout out to Geechi, and I definitely want him home. I hope he's seen the message that I sent him. But why we ain't seen that one nigga say free his co-defendant? You see a million free.
I think I said that in a blog. I said I didn't know them from like a hole in the wall.
You don't know them, but they not being saying. I don't know his cousin that well, but I know the other people that was on, you know, me. I don't
because
know.
I'm gathering they're not as famous as Geechi or famous at all.
Exactly, but it's like just free Geechi. Leave them other niggas. Let them be in jail. Fuck that. Fuck them. We want our man on. I get it, but it's
that's what I'm saying. We're in the era of picking and choosing. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Geechi had developed a love and respect from the community, the battle rap culture and all that. So a lot of people are gonna gravitate towards his side. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's like like, you know what I'm saying, some crazy shit like, you know, a murder of a person that's
right.
Or
he just went and hit a lick. He tried to go hit a lick, you know, do the lick. Again. Just my honest thoughts on it. That's a good man. That's like he one of the purest souls you could ever meet. Somebody they was trying to judge him, his character and all this, and he a dumb nigga and all this and whatever. It might have been a dumb decision to go do that. But as far as his character and his heart, that can never be questioned. This man done did toy drives. He done gave out opportunities to battle rappers. He done helped niggas make money. You know, he's a good person. You know what I'm saying? Did he make a mistake? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. As a grown man, he took a risk, and now he got to deal with whatever comes from that. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. He's grown. He knew what he was doing. Should he have went and did it? No. That's my exact thoughts on him, man. You know, and that's that.
Got you. Okay. Now, with that said, as far as like,
you talking about Hassan Campbell?
Hassan Campbell was right. We're gonna get into that. Well, pretty much, him and Smack. He had words for Smack that was crazy. Did you get it?
I seen that, boy. What? I don't know why. Why are you so invested in what Smack's thoughts was, and why would you even take it to the point of you could get smacked and you ain't ever bust a gun. You just know the niggas that's okay.
That was
you know,
crazy.
Listen, man. First of all, he said, I'm the nigga I was the nigga that was in the streets doing all this shit. You the nigga just holding the camera. Like now it kind of turned into like a personal attack on Smack.
Well, I think it turned into a personal attack because he felt like Smack was attacking him when he felt like he was actually advocating for Smack with the ARP situation or whatever, was where he was going at ARP because ARP was saying something to Hassan Campbell, and then then Hassan Campbell said, well, you trying to be Smack anyway, my nigga, and such and such. And then after that played out, you know, saying whatever Twitch joint they were on, him and Tay Roc, Smack and Tay Roc was on.
Right.
Saying they asked that question and Smack was like, you know, said what he said and shit like that. I don't know the in-depth detail of what he said because I only seen like a clip, but
this is crazy. This is crazy to see.
Niggas should be in our culture saying shit when, you know, they're not in our culture or coming to the events or supporting the culture. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. And Hassan Campbell felt the way about what Smack said. Like, yo, nigga, after I done defended you and said X, Y, Z about you, gonna say that about me? And he took it to offense and said what he said. That's how I see it as. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see it as and shit. And I'm not saying that he was right or wrong. I'm just saying this is how it played out. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay. How do you see this being resolved? Is there a chance we could see Hassan Campbell and Smack sit down and talk out their differences? Because like the shit Hassan was saying was disrespectful. Like if that was said about me, I'm damn near like, nigga, where's you at? If I don't want to do all this back and forth talking and interviews, fuck that, nigga. You violating me. Mm-hmm. We got to get it shaken. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. But is there a way these two brothers can talk and figure this out? And this is all and this is all stem from a whole different man's situation.
Mm-hmm.
This wasn't even y'all beef.
Situation, right?
This wasn't even y'all beef. Like, why is y'all even doing this?
That's what I said, picking and choosing. I'm gonna be honest with you. If had it not been Geechi, it'd have been somebody else. Nobody would have probably gave two shits about it. You know what I'm saying? It just so happens to be Geechi, a person that everybody reveres and love and fuck with heavy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Especially coming after him and Easy battle and shit like that. And you know what I'm saying? He upgraded his shit 10 times fold and whatnot. Just for exposing whatever that nigga had going on over there. And then Geechi's just a likable nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I knew shit was about to hit the fan, but not this crazy. You know what I'm saying? You never know what shit would turn out to. But to say if it can be resolved, it can, but it depends on people's ego and pride on the situation. You know what I'm saying? How that can be fixed is them two gentlemen getting behind the scenes and talking to each other over the phone and then coming with a solution to come in front of
hold on. You was the guy that got behind the scenes and fixed me and Surf situation.
Right.
Can we have Black Hand Debo get behind the scenes and get these two gentlemen to resolve this issue in a peaceful manner? Yes or no?
Well, I know Smack, I got his number, you know what I'm saying? With Hassan Campbell is more of a 6 degrees of separation because I know of the people that he used to fuck with, or you know what I'm saying, in the streets and shit, because it was the same for me. I know those people. He knows my people, I know his people and shit like that.
But y'all don't really know each other.
No, yeah, but I could get a line to him, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, Babs, I could call Babs, because Babs could be like, yo.
Is that possible? Is that a behind the scenes thing? I don't know. You ain't got to say it on camera.
I'll let it play out, nigga. Let them niggas handle their situation. They grown as men.
It's their situation. Yeah, but that shit, like, to me, lines were crossed. To me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm gonna say this. When we talk about likable people, Smack is one of the most likable people. You know, that's a fact.
He ain't doing anybody, right?
Like, he's like the godfather of battle rap, right? So, you know, and I remember I think it was Smack's birthday, and K Shine like says Smack a bitch or some shit like that, which I've never ever heard anybody
crazy shit like that. Yeah,
I've been around forever, right? You know, you too. So we never really heard nobody say that about Smack. I never heard nobody talk bad about Smack. Maybe they disagree with certain business practices, but on a personal level, to where they want to put hands on a nigga or fight. I ain't never really seen that, bro. So you know, I say all that to say, you know, like, K-Shine was the first time I saw that happen, and it was like, to me, it was unfathomable. Like, come on, like, this is the same brother also helped you make money. The same man that put money in your pockets and pay this nigga done paid bills and paid niggas rents for years. You know what I'm saying? Yes, his work. Yes, the rappers are working, but he's the one that did provide the platform and was paying out the most money from, you know, that I know. I can attest to this. You know what I'm saying? So I never would ever have nothing bad to say about Smack. Even when we fell out, when I didn't want to sign a contract, he was like, well, you can't battle here anymore. I still didn't. You never seen me go public. Oh, well, F them. And I never did that. Never. You know what I'm saying? You know, so for this Hassan Campbell and shit, like, hold on, but I don't mean, you know, but let me ask you a question. Play devil's advocate. Could Hassan Campbell be right as far as saying battle rappers and battle rap in total should make more money? They should be millionaires and shit like that. And I don't know. I mean, well, look, damn, that's a good question. That's a good question. I damn near choke. You made me choke, Debo. Like, fuck, I forgot my bars.
Supposed to be the bar guard, man. Freestyle this shit, Danny.
Bar God. Bar God. Debo 30, Danny Myers. Debo 3-0. Nah, he made some good points. Good points. Now, as far as being millionaires, you know, hip-hop artists can do the same song over and over and do shows and make money, and a lot of them might have become millionaires. Not all of them, but a lot of hip-hop stars did reach millionaire status off of rapping. Battle rappers, we do triple the work like of a regular hip-hop artist. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't do the same verses. One 3-minute round is the equivalent of one of their song. 3/16. So if I put together a 48-bar round for one of my rounds, that's just one of my rounds. That's a whole song. That's 3 verses of a song. So it's so much work that go into it. Then having to memorize it. When the niggas in the studio recording they songs, they got a phone or the notebook in front of them, and they still fuck up. Right, Debo? They still fuck up. Oh shit! Punch me in. Punch me in.
Yeah, we say this every time.
And this is with the phone in front of them. They're reading the words and still mess up. So imagine how hard it is to get up there on the stage with nothing. I don't got no phone, I got no paper. I gotta do it in one take. Ain't no punch in.
Gotcha.
This is tough. So should we get paid more for what we do? Yeah. I feel we should. Now, as far as millionaire status, I don't know if battle rap don't generate the money people think it do. Say it again, Debo. Poor God. You know how many times leagues have took losses?
Yeah, I got an idea.
Okay.
You want to hear it?
Here you go.
I ain't gonna lie, this is free game. If whoever takes this is on y'all.
All right.
There's a multitude of venues throughout the United States of America. Let's just say we get 50 venues, correct? 50 venues locked down. You take a good card of say 5 to 6 battles, and you take that on the road. Do not record it. Have them do it like a Broadway play, saying the same bars every night in every venue. Collect the money from the venue.
Right.
Put the merchandise out there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Have a meet and greet before. You know what I'm saying? And a face off and all that stuff during the meet and greet. And each and every venue, like them 50 venues, you just going on tour with those same battles. You're spitting the same material. If you want to tweak the material, that's fine. Right. But you're going to spit the same material so you don't have to go about, you know what I'm saying, memorizing the next venue, the next venue, and it'll be the same battle.
The best footage is the one that gets put out, like on video.
There we go.
Like the way the comedians do it. There
we go. And people gonna be like, well, what if somebody films a battle? No, you do it like how these Kevin Hart
phones and all that shit.
Get put the phones in the box and all that. Yeah, you're just gonna enjoy and have an old school good time.
Yeah, a battle rapper, a couple battle rappers proposed that idea to me as well. So you definitely on that level of thinking.
Out of here. I don't give a fuck with
hey, no, hold on, poor God. D-boy,
you see that picture in the background, nigga? You see that? What you got on my 40, bro?
Nah, but that's honestly the best way for battle rappers to make a lot of money, especially off the same material. I think a URL has the capacity of doing that, the resources as well. But if you would say like a takeover battle league and shit, you should have thought of that before. You know what I'm saying? The only thing with takeover battle league, no disrespect, is that they took the blueprint and copy and paste and shit like that. If there was gonna be a takeover battle league, great. They had the great matchups and stuff like that, and battles we probably thought we would never get. That's cool, that's fine. But what battle league hasn't done that? My thing is they could have been innovative and different in a sense by doing shit different. Taking the battles on the road.
Yeah, another idea you would have had is you would have been a hosting platform. Meaning, if you're gonna be takeover battle league, you could have had URL, Queen of the Ring, King of the Dot, RBE, and say we go hard on iBattle. Take a battle or two from each and put them on one event, and then pay the hosts of those leagues to come out and do their thing, and just call it a collaborative effort for unity. You don't have to conjugate with anybody else, but you're gonna represent your league and have your two battlers come in and do their job and fucking leave.
That's fire. Somebody clip that and send that to my man Kenny and Chilla. Salute, takeover battle league.
You better break me off. You better break me off some money on that idea.
I forgot. Yeah, we gotta get D-boy a couple dollars too.
People up and shit. But no,
no. Because you just before you said all that, you said here's some free game.
Yeah,
so you're not getting no, but we'll just because.
If I show up, you better let me in free, or it's gonna be all hell gonna break loose.
Nah, you gotta pay. Matter of fact, you gotta pay double to get in.
I got one last thing before I go.
Yeah.
Movies. You're gonna think of a West Coast movie that you think is a cinematic classic, and I'm gonna think of an East Coast movie, hood movie. Not no, you know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about no Sleepers in Seattle type shit.
Right.
But we're gonna think, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna say the movie and shit. So we don't say the same thing.
Easy.
And we're gonna compare the two on which one is better. You ready?
All
right. 1, 2, 3. Juice.
Dead Presidents.
I said Juice. Dead Presidents was on the West Coast?
Dead President, yeah, I think so. Dead Presidents was
Hell on the West. No, nigga. You sure it's from the West?
What? Man, hold on, man.
Look, you don't even know, nigga.
Let's look it up.
I know Juice is a certified East Coast movie because they filmed it in Harlem, nigga. You can see all the Harlem monuments and landmarks and shit like that. I just
want to make sure Dead Presidents was not in New York. I'm trying to tell you.
Oakland.
Okay, it's still West. The reason why Dead Presidents is better than Juice is because there was so many gems and metaphors in there that I believe John Singleton's work.
John Singleton, I think so.
Yeah, I'm just looking up. Go tell me why Juice is better while I'm looking this up.
I'm gonna say Juice is better than Dead Presidents off the fact that, you know what I'm saying, it was current in the time of the youth, like people my age. You say, yeah, actors my age from Tupac, Omar Epps, you know what I'm saying, the list goes on. And it was a learning lesson on, you know what I'm saying, trying to get juice while you in the hood out here and shit. Don't drink your juice by me and being a menace in the hood.
Right. That was fire.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, we got to be inspired because not only fictional.
Oh, I gotta change my pick, bro.
Okay, what happened?
Dead Presidents took place in the Bronx.
Exactly. I knew that, but I was going. I ain't gonna act like I knew that, but while going through it, I was thinking about, wait a minute, that shit was filmed in New York. I think the Bronx or Brooklyn. I forgot they had the I think it was the bank scene or some shit like that. That was in the Bronx. Yeah, change that, nigga.
We got to do Menace Society there.
I thought you were going to say that one. That would have been an obvious pick, but you know, Menace in the Hood. Old Boys in the Hood, but Menace is not better.
I got Menace, man.
Menace is not better than Juice.
Is Menace better than Juice? They're two different movies, so it's like apples and oranges. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but they're both cinematic classics in terms of
cinematic situation. You're right. Yeah, both have great soundtracks too.
Juice is so fire, man. I mean, that's kind of cheating. I mean, you got Tupac in one of his
Menace is fire too, though. Menace
best roles. You know what I'm saying? Menace, that whole old dog, Kane. Kane was trying to get out the hood with Ronnie. He was going to get ready to move to Atlanta, and
right.
It was he got killed protecting her son on a big wheel.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Crazy.
And, you know, just if so many that's a good ass movie. I don't know though. Juice was really just about one guy becoming drunk with power. Once Tupac got that gun, he felt like
and portrayed his friends to get that power.
Portrayed his friend, killed what was that, Raheem? Killed his own man. You know what I'm saying?
Raheem, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, which one had the better soundtrack? You know what? Because Juice had Know the Ledge in there from Rakim.
And Big Daddy Kane, enough respect, dude. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Come on.
I don't know, man.
But you know, I ain't gonna hold you. Menace has straight up Menace.
MC8.
MC8, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Fire. I ain't gonna hold you fire.
Hey, we might be at a stalemate. I don't know. We might be at a stalemate with Juice and Nitty, bro. I don't know. Y'all let us know in the comments which movie was better.
The booth is on. The booth is on fire. Danny, man. We might have a show. I ain't gonna hold you, man.
You got a class. Two OGs, East Coast, West Coast shit. Yeah, we might do a show.
We might learn a nigga a thing or two, man. Come on, man.
Hey, man, this been a classic episode. Facts. Damn, I never knew that Dead Presidents was based out of the Bronx. I don't know why I thought it was from LA.
I forgot to. By fault. Yeah.
That's crazy. But that's my favorite. That's my favorite hood movie, though.
Tucker in there.
Dead Presidents. A lot of people like Boys in the Hood, you know what I'm saying? Which was that's LA. That's LA for real. Had depicted LA because John Singleton, he from there, so he knew. You know what I'm saying? And I think his daughter is like directed now after he passed, but whatever. Again, you know, we got a classic episode here, man. You know, I'm Danny Myers, the bar guy, the GOAT, Figure gonna figure it out.
Just a nigga from the Bronx.
Nah, that's the man that did a lot of shit behind the scenes for battle rap and in front of the scenes too. So y'all definitely need to subscribe to his channel if you haven't already done so. You know, a lot of
nigga, this is my show, nigga. Relax.
Hey man, I can give love, man. You know what I'm saying? But look. When next time or you come on my show, we gotta talk hip hop albums. I want to talk some of the classic hip hop albums.
Load of hip hop albums, nigga.
What? I can't believe you kicked it with Pun, bro. Have you ever met Kool G Rap?
Yes, I got a story about that.
You met Kool G?
Yeah, nigga, Kool G's on my album. I was signed to Atlantic Records, yo. 93.
Poor guy. I stand down.
Lord Finesse was on my album. You know
Fire.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know, man. I did a lot of things before battle rap.
Let me see. You met Redman?
Yeah, I met Redman.
You met RZA?
RZA, no.
Okay.
I wish I did. I mean, no.
Cannabis?
I don't remember. Probably like way back. I probably came across, you know what I'm saying? We exchanged plays like, yo, what up? You know what I'm saying? That was it, but now I don't remember.
Busta Rhymes?
Busta, no. I met Jay-Z twice. Here's the crazy shit. Yeah, here's the crazy shit. Was not a fun fact, but I met Jay-Z twice at a funeral. You know what I'm saying? For Biggs at Rockefeller. You know what I'm saying? That was my best friend, like one of my best friends and shit. You know what I'm saying? Biggs from Rockefeller, yeah.
What?
Yeah, unfortunately, his brother died, which was my man and shit, my man Bob, and his mother passed away. You know what I'm saying? So I met Jay-Z both at those funerals.
Oh man, that's a crazy place to meet somebody too, and that's unfortunate circumstances.
Yeah, never met Biggie, but I met Pac. Met Pac in Washington. We kicked it. You know what I'm saying? Met Nas. You know what I'm saying? We kicked it.
Oh, Nas is the GOAT, bro.
Yeah, I met a couple of people. Yo, listen, man, I've done a lot of things before.
You know your shit, man. Oh my God, that's amazing. I'm sitting here just fanning out from the.
No, man, we saved that for your show, my boy. We saved that for your show.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Yo, listen, man. Thank you, Danny Myers, for being on the show. I appreciate it. I'm gonna get my ass out of here. I got some shit to do, nigga. But this is a classic joint. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be visitors, man. You got my line, I got yours, nigga. I'm gonna hit you, man. I'm gonna come on your show. We gonna talk crazy. But we gotta talk some business behind the scenes because this might be something, man. East and West and shit.
Let's work something out.
You know a lot of your hip hop, man. I want people to know that. You feel me?
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Appreciate you, bro.
That's that, man. Salute, Danny, man.
Stay warm, nigga. Y'all that blizzard
crazy out here.
Yeah, peace.
Peace. Yeah, man, we out of here, man. Thank you, everybody, man, for if you listening. I appreciate y'all. And we out.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe before you go and tell a friend about the Big Homie Show. Ay, the big homie, the big homie, the big homie, the big homie. Hey, welcome to the Big Homie Show.